Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Mr. Satan. Zoom, boing. What, Mr. Satan? Mr. Saturn, what the fuck? Get that fucked up! No!
Okay, that's 2 streams of us doing this.
Yes. Brave of Toriyama to make a story that takes place in Texas. It was already an empty hellscape, but it got much worse after the King of USA ordered them to drop the Aquanium bomb.
I mean, look, Forest Land is literally just North Texas. Let's be real. Like Northeast Texas is Forest Land, and Southwest Texas is Sandland.
I was actually going to say that Forest Land is northwestern Canada, where it seems better on the surface, but then you look closer and no, same shit, different day.
Also, as y'all are probably noticing, we have leaves now in our jar.
Yeah, how'd they get there? Those are gonna rot.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
No, they
We're gonna get
won't.
bugged.
No, they won't.
No,
I mean,
pick those out. Pick those out right now.
No, they're staying.
They're gonna get stuck in Naya's hair, and she's gonna be picking them out in the shower all night.
I mean, she's already picking them out in the shower. What do you want about?
Is she just rolling in fucking piles of leaves every day as a career?
You don't?
No, I can't leave the ceiling. You know this.
It's a casual. You don't? Okay. So where we last left off is we continued on with the story where we came across Croa, who pretty much went, "Hey, I'm gonna race you to the Aquanium," and we made it to the Aquanium, got the Aquanium, and he's like, he got the Aquanium, and. Well, no, we got the Aquanium, handed it over.
We got the Aquanium, Beelzebub is like, technically you won, so you should have this. And we were both like, what the fuck are you doing? And then Croa had this moment of literally just...
Well, you were like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, man, I'm really glad they changed out those pipes in fucking Spino.
Yeah, because you're still fucking upset about that. Like, you're going to still be upset about that 30 years later.
Yes.
And then Croa literally holds it up and, air quotes here, thinks out loud to his men, "Man, we should really put this in the base that happens to be a couple miles down the road as soon as possible, don't you think?" "Yeah, boss, that sounds like a really good idea. That base right down the road, if you take a left turn after following it past the rocky steps, that base." And everyone just has this moment of like, yeah, we're glad he's on our side.
We're broke.
Thank you.
Gee, I wonder whose fault that is.
We will actually be splitting momentarily from the story to do some bounties to make up for that, actually.
Gee, I wonder who. Budget. Fucking food, $550. Water, $120. Repair kits, $240,000. Someone who knows the economy, please help. My family is starving.
All right, that joke went on for a little bit too
long. The original tweet is kind of wordy like that. Let's be real.
Fair enough. We got close to Nabby John, but not...
Fucking name still gets me.
What? How do we get, like, right next to Nabby John, but not actually get to Nabby John?
Topography is a bitch.
Remember to leave a pile of leaves in your local library. Your librarian Fox needs this stimulation. She's just... fucking librarian is just a rescue animal. She needs her fucking stimulation. Quick
throw leaves. Are at this point. Let's be fucking real.
The frequency at which fucking libraries are dying. Thankfully, not in Seattle in the Seattle area as a whole.
Yeah, because like, hey, did you know if you get a library card, you get access to a ton of shit beyond just books, which are still really cool.
Yeah, you could just rent video games at your local library.
Movies too, right?
Yeah, rent video games, movies. Like, the library here in Seattle quite literally took over a bunch of other what would otherwise be small businesses' jobs.
Not a bad way to consolidate that, if you ask me. Just shove it all in the library.
Mm-hmm. And
like that fucking Adult Swim bumper about the cornucopia, but library. GameStop, stick it in the library.
What's even funnier?
Local Full Place, stick it in the library.
Guardian of
Roti.
Oh, you're the Guardian.
Yeah. Fuck. I can't. Every time I think I'm okay, I've come to terms with these fucking area name puns. No, I'm not. Fucking Roti region. Come on.
Rotini, yeah.
No, because like, isn't roti chicken a thing? Like an Indian, or sorry, Southeast Asian
Nope,
dish?
it is a bread. Roti is a bread-based pasta.
Okay.
Rotini. Or a more wheat-based pasta.
Because a lot of these are like fucking like breading or like baked pastry puns.
I
We
would-
had waffle.
Well, so
hot cake.
I figured out what is going on with Sandland's punny name. They're doing desserts in the dessert,
Fuck off!
and
I just.
Forestland is doing bread puns because it's easy to grow. You know,
It's easy to grow wheat in fertile land, and
Yeah.
also because they have King Jam and the Usurper bread.
yeah. I figured this out fairly early on. I honestly thought you figured it out too. But, like, you're literally playing, like, Kakarot side content. You should already be prepped for this punnery.
Ah, that's true. Where there's actually a fucking side character you can run into in Namek who's a, like, fucking intergalactic chef, and his name is Malon.
Malon, oh my god.
Because remember, the naming convention is the Sands are vegetables and all the aliens are named after fruits, and the Ginyu Force is dairy products.
Yeah, because Ginyu is, Ginyu.
Yeah, Ginyu is literally just milk.
Yeah.
Raccoon is creamer. I think Goldo is yogurt. Jason Burger or cheese and butter.
Yeah. We're just chilling on this lake. This actually really nice lake. Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, no, like, fuck. I like the sort of like greenish tint to the water because again we're in a fertile area.
I thought the crate was destructible.
No, these are real fake crates.
In,
Also,
in my defense, we've had destructible crates, I think. Or I'm mixing up our playthroughs.
we might have had breakable crates at some point. Also, speaking of Kakarot, I'm so glad that of all the filler content from the anime that they worked into the game, they went with the driver's ed episode.
Oh my god.
That is actually like a and it's not even a side story. It is actually a pull away that they do during the training when everyone's preparing for the android attack.
Goku has to learn how to drive a car.
Yeah.
So we can later have the I forgot my tractor bit.
The best thing is, I found out that was another of Sean Schimmel's ad libs, which he apparently does a lot. And the directors on the Super Anime's dub thought that was too fucking funny not to use, and they were right.
It's the same thing with the fucking me having a freak out at King Kai making a Nokia sound.
Yes, I remember you sent me that in all caps. Why did it have to be a Nokia ringtone?
Just like, does this imply that Nokias are canonical to Dragon Ball?
Assuming the fucking Z anime is contemporary with the manga's release date, probably actually yes.
Yeah, Nokia's been around a lot longer than you think, so there's a good chance that's the case. Are we getting close to Nabby John finally? We've actually been trying to get to this bounty for a while.
Sure would be a shame if someone nabbed my Johns right about now.
We're about to nab this man's Johns. What?
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
What?
it's the hearts.
Oh, right. I
Get it
think
from
that's
afar.
another merchant rescue.
Yeah. Money's money.
I mean, it's
as much
yeah,
as it's not a lot, money's money.
yeah, and these are over like really quick if you're in a vehicle, but so it's like better to have it.
I can't help but wonder if this contributes to an invisible stat,
I don't think
like a
this is
merchant
that,
rep stat or something.
I don't think this is that kind of game.
We've had it. We have invisible stats.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh,
It's like
no.
one invisible stat though that I'm acutely aware of, and it's the scaling stat.
How enemy level scale, you mean?
Yeah, it level scales based on your highest vehicle.
Oh, so it's not your character level.
Yeah, it's your highest vehicle.
Level.
Our character level's like, I think
No, that actually makes sense though, because
21.
then that means you, if you're like getting scummy luck on parts, then you're not really screwed over.
Yeah.
Right?
I think like 20 is where we start getting legendaries more commonly.
Yeah.
Look at his tomb. Maybe we should raid it. This is a nice ass fucking run. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, this is like fucking. This is like fucking pre-Meteor Curthus over here. What the fuck?
This is like fucking
No, actually, this reminds me a little of Urkapacha in Dawn Trail.
I was gonna more make a remark about how this is like the fucking city in Elden Ring. I forgot the name of the capital.
Lindell?
Yeah.
That place is more autumnal though. It's more like yellows.
Well,
and,
that's because it's next to the
oranges.
Erd Tree.
That and it feels like some of the regions do have like a mild seasonal theming, like the region that I forget the name of feels a bit more like spring or summerish.
All right, so what's Caleb then?
I'll get back-
The intense pain of sliding down a metal slide bare ass.
Because it's like I can definitely say that the region around Leia Lucaria feels a bit more.
That's more of a summer thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
especially with all the
blue-
swamplands.
Yeah.
It contributes to the humidity. Some people associate with summer, and then you have the region after
Caelid
Langdell,
is Florida.
which is all fucking wintry.
No, Caleb is Ohio. Ohio or Tennessee.
I cannot tell you how much I loved poking through there when Elden Ring was fresh, and I was able to play that game pretty soon after it was getting rebalance patches, and seeing all the jokes about people just taking the splash screen of Caelid and changing it to anything they could think of, from Gary, Indiana to Detroit to whatever the fuck they wanted, because you could change that to anything over a screenshot of Caelid and it will always be funny.
Yup. Oh, there's a part 2.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is probably the route to Nabby John. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's just go for Nabby John. We'll hit this on our way back.
Yeah, because we get distracted very easily with this game. But it's
I mean,
very easy to get distracted with how much there is.
It's an open world fucking. All right, homie, you want to fucking go?
Yeah, no, let's even the playing field. Playing field has now been even. I do think it would be funny if there was a mechanic where after you destroy the vehicles, the fucking on-foot mooks have a chance to just turn tail and go, nope!
Incendiary punch chip for the arm.
Oh, they have... He had a sniper's perk. He had an ID.
Oh, these bullets got some fucking drop off.
992 damage from what appears to be max range, though. That's not bad.
Yeah, they just dissipate really quickly. You want to fucking wrestle? There you go, bitch. All right, that one's down. That one's down.
400 damage per shot from those heavy machine bullets, though. Ooh.
Yeah, they don't fuck around. The battle armor really does not. Or yeah, battle armor does not fuck around.
It lives up to its name. It is armor that is good for doing battle.
Yeah, I thought Kaylee was Ohio. It most definitely is. Okay, so there's Nabby John. Let's go ahead and thin out the herd here before we take on Nabby.
Yeah.
Because Nabby's in a bit of a higher position than we are.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely feeling early Elden Ring with the way these grasslands are yawning out.
All right.
The Game Awards has a Warframe drop.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Did we get?
You got melted.
Oh yeah, because he. Also, I think the Game Awards Warframe drop is going to be given to everybody regardless because of the bad habit of those drops just not happening. Because Jeff Keighley can't be fucked to invest in that part of the infrastructure. Yes, I am 100% going to talk shit about Jeff Keighley. He went from like darling of the industry to commercialization.
I mean, you could complain, but then you'd only have about a minute and a half before the sign turns on telling you to please wrap it up.
Okay, in the defense of that, the guy who caused that to happen really would not shut the fuck up. Like, apparently that dude wanted to go on for a while.
I think it was more than him is the reason people took umbrage with it, which I can understand.
Yeah.
Especially during a year that was by fucking layoffs, so that
Well,
felt like salt on the wound.
Yeah, the sign came after the actual inciting incident that caused the sign to happen. Like, the inciting incident of, like, a 15 to 20 minute speech about a dude who's very clearly drunk on the microphone. Like, I get that it was an emotional moment for him and he got an award, but, like, my dude, wrap it the fuck up. You've been up here for long enough for a commercial to be ran on Twitch while you were speaking.
And it's like very, very minor devil's advocate because I'm not really, I am in no mood to make apologia for some of the more disrespectful instances of that happening. But this has been like a very common thing with award shows of having basically the please wrap it up prompt slash playoff music.
Oh, yeah, no, that shit's been like...
That shit's been part of award shows for long enough that it was actually a joke on the fucking Chappelle show when that was actively airing.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, no. You fucking down? Am I gonna have to get that chip again? Or are you gonna drop a different item? I think we got a different item from a different fight, which means we won't be getting that again.
Oh.
We got something better.
Yeah, and also we should probably save before fighting Nabby John, because we got our John's neck.
That's because we got grabbed.
We did.
We need to just not play a bot. Plain and simple.
Or we need to play a bot better than he plays a bot. You ever think about that?
No, because he's got the same fucking grab that we were getting other people by, so we need to actually counter that with not being able to be grabbed.
Look, when you play a Zangief mirror, you don't go, I just need to counterpick. No, you commit and you think, I need to do the grabs better than you do the grabs, you fucking coward. I am the king ape of this mountain right here.
You went from no, maybe we should come back later to no, we're going in. So
we're doing it.
You're setting.
We are doing it.
Setting this bed, and you're gonna sleep in.
Are you saying that we're not doing it?
You are sleeping in this bed.
No, we need to do it. How many times have you proven me wrong when I said no, we can't do it? We're doing it.
No, I'm just saying.
And now I'm saying we're doing it.
I'm just saying you're sleeping in this bed.
We can't do it.
You are sleeping in this bed, just so you know.
I'm not sleeping in this bed. I'm sleeping on this roof because I'm tied to this red string all day. Could you at least get me a blue one at some point?
I don't know. That's the fucking royalty-free artist that made it. Until I have something better for you.
Until you have like a custom version of this where it's like almost exactly the same, but like maybe a different outline and a head accessory.
Nah, fuck you, buddy.
See? What'd I tell you? What'd I fucking tell you?
First dibs.
Yes, exactly. What did I fucking tell you?
He's low, so he's gonna pop it off here in a bit.
The fucking peaks and valleys of playing grapplers, I swear.
Yeah, you just gotta get it off first, is more or less what happened there.
Got a machine gun. Well, there's your bounty done and dusted. The rest is just extra.
Yeah, Nabby John wasn't going to be that big of an issue. He was actually relatively lower level than
he just had the one big move.
Yeah. I hate to be on the continuing end of that particular bounty when it recycles, because it's much like the rest of the bounties that recycled. The cooldown for that is going to be cut to like a second.
Oh, they get like actual like buffs and stuff like that.
The shield guy we had that we did on stream.
Yeah,
he was 24/7 shield. You had to stun him, and the second he was out of stun, he was back in that shield.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to be on the receiving end of Nabby John again. Not for a bit at least, until we have a counter for that grapple.
I'm hoping that's at least indication that upgrades akin to that exist for player mechs in some capacity.
I mean,
probably not that disgusting.
We still have another tier that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying.
At least as far as I'm aware, there's another tier.
Yeah, just holding out to a little bit.
I mean, if legendary is like the maximum, that's fine because we haven't looked at our legendaries yet.
Yeah, because you did say there were maybe 3 colored tiers that are like the big boy tiers, and we might have only seen 2 of them. So
Yeah,
far.
we've seen mythic and legendary. We haven't seen
Whatever is above that.
yeah. Or not epic and legendary, not mythic. My hydration. Yeah, we have finally gotten our Johns back.
Yeah.
Also, I promise everyone, we're not going to make this entire stream just bounties, okay?
No one accused you of that. Why are you saying that?
I'm saying it before somebody could even get that
Why
fucking
are you
out,
saying that
out of their
for
goddamn
everyone
mouth.
to hear and have on record?
Out of their bonking. I forgot that we literally have Rock'em Sock'em Robot Fists.
We do.
We need to get a battle bot shell so fucking bad. Oh, super brass knuckle. And we got 2 legendaries for this. Oh yeah, we have chips too that we can also...
Right.
Oh, that's everything.
Okay.
We have to talk to somebody else for upgradable chips. But we are going to put a little bit in this, which is crit rate. And, oh, wait, do we only have 1? No, we have 2. So we need crit rate. Okay, that's the end of that then. Because that took 2 mod kits. Good to know. We just have a gun with a really high crit rate. No big deal.
Oh my god.
I mean, crit's a really good stat in this game, actually.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it actually scales off of percentage or like low multiples. I think it's like an actual baseline times 5 and then a times 10 immediately after that. Yeah, crits in this game. Fuck. Hold up. I think we can literally see the crit.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look, 1 star is a +7 to our crit rate. Like, crit rate does not fuck around in this goddamn game. We blew all of our monies. Yeah, see, look, 20 plus 21 to our crit rate at max tier.
Oh my god. And that's like 21%, right?
Did we not upgrade a gun? I thought we did. Our money for the bounty went out. What? It's fucking, huh? All right, we'll investigate that later. Yeah, we got a bunch of purples, and that becomes our new baseline for the rest of the game. Purples, yellows, and I think there's like a fucking rainbow for the last one. Here's your reward. Man of Iron, Nabby John. Whoa.
Pleased to meet you.
Yes, we are getting gay guns.
Holy shit. Also, I still love that the Battleship Guardian.
Wait. Hover scooter? Is there yet another fucking vehicle that we haven't gotten yet?
Oh my god. We have more hover.
I feel like this one's like... I feel like all of our hover vehicles are going to be answers to our non-hover variants.
It's feeling like it, yes.
Yeah,
But also, God, I just love that the Battleship Guardian is just the pirate robot from early Dragon Ball.
it really is. Okay,
It
hover
is
jet. You know,
just the design one-to-one with some different like patina and details to fit with this game's like color palette.
Oh, that's 3 silver ancient coins. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, because now we have a place we can actually use those.
Yeah, we have an NPC that we can talk to. Oh, I probably should just pick up random bounties. I was originally picking up bounties based on what I wanted to get. But let's do Hero Rider key.
What about Cave Dweller Cornhole?
Yeah, he needs to be brought up a level. I think he actually caps out at this point.
Yeah.
And I think we have one space for one more. So I guess
Reckless Driver Erasive?
It's either
It's like,
Eurasive or Ooch.
I think do Eurasive because I think we may as well get the lower level stuff out of the way while it's still somewhere on our scale before it just becomes, man, I don't want to do this. I'm already, you're way below my pay grade right now.
Yeah. And this is if these guys are on the way.
Yeah.
We need to make sure, because this fight's actually going to be relatively big, so we're going to need to prep a little bit. But we do... Almost fell in that water!
Why does it taste like chlorine?
Hey.
That took a bit. What the fuck?
I thought you were literally waiting to prepare for something. I didn't know that was the game.
That was the game.
Around town. Don't you wish there was more green?
No, I'm actually quite partial to the brown.
Yeah, no, for once there is a game where the brown looks nice after so many years of the 7th generation proving otherwise.
They're bread noodles.
I don't even know what that means.
Did you hear about did you hear about the pasta that's self-propagating?
Wait,
They're
that
bread
joke is
noodles.
actually cleverer than you think because I believe that's a Bible parable. Of course he wouldn't know that.
True. Now that everyone in town doesn't have to worry about keeping their bellies full anymore, a little greenery couldn't hurt.
Look at them stairs going nuts in the background.
Oh yeah, no, the fucking that's not Z fighting, is it? Because it's like a weird
That's
shimmer.
anti-alias fighting.
Oh yeah.
So, you're saying we should paint all the houses green?
I mean, it wouldn't look bad.
No. I'm talking about plants. I want Spino to be lush with greenery, like forest land.
No.
Then how about I hop on over there and uproot some of theirs?
That won't work. Plants need specific environments to grow.
Not with that attitude.
Then what do you want us to do?
I have an acquaintance named Shu who lives in Kentar. She's a botanist, so I'm sure she'd know what'll grow here.
Watch, should we open up yet another vendor that's just like a series of turn-ins to make plants show up on our in the area?
I'm wondering if this is going to be like Ease 8, where one of the last things that you unlock for your like base camp is the farm.
Oh yeah.
Cause that comes surprisingly late in the game.
It comes around the point where you like either would really need it or just don't need it at all.
It depends, because by that point, if you've been thorough, you'd also have a lot of the recipes unlocked that you can cook.
Yeah, that's what's like. It's like one of two things: either you're really gonna need it or you don't need it at all.
Yeah.
Drop by anytime.
All right, let's actually set that for a quest. I mean, on the bright side, we're at least doing the quests instead of like going around doing bounties the entire time. Oh, just a hopper frame. Oh, we could just buy a bunch of these. All right.
We already have one, don't we?
We don't. Yeah, we don't need multiples though.
Thank you.
Is there more quests or? Oh no, those are just unlock indicators.
Yeah, those are just shop inventory expansions from stuff we found.
Oh, some of the bounties we have been doing have also been coming with part unlocks.
Really?
Yes. We just had one. Nabby John was one of them, I believe.
Interesting.
Where we can craft it instead of finding it. So if we wanted to craft our specific, like, drill grab and all that shit, we can now do that. I think that's what that unlocked.
Interesting. Instead of us just happening upon it and realizing, oh my god, this thing is so sick.
Yeah. Hold up. Making sure I didn't miss anything back here.
Yes, of course. Anytime you can go behind a building, you have to check. You just have to. You just have to.
But the door leads into the garage. Just open it, Beals. Look, it's right there.
So that door has no handle. What the fuck?
It's a push door.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you need anything?
Also, yeah, more card-based roguelikes. Yeah, that's a market that's getting rapidly oversaturated thanks to Bellatro. Not to hit on Bellatro, but like, I noticed the moment that Bellatro got popular, like a bunch of fucking a bunch of card-based roguelikes started cropping up out of the blue.
That's the thing that happens is anytime there's something that's popular, there's going to be a huge boom of imitators or people trying to capitalize on that. Some of them will be really good. A lot of them will be really not.
Like, unlike Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, fucking not everybody can, you know, reinvent the wheel. Which Dungeon and Degenerate Gamblers, you know what that does instead of what Balatro does?
What?
You're playing blackjack instead.
You know what? Fair.
Like, that, honestly, that's just not, like, you're trying to do what Balatro does, but you're doing something different by, one, playing blackjack, two, the amount that you outnumber your opponent in card value below 21 is the amount of HP you do in damage. If they go over 21, you might as well have, or they might as well have drawn 0, and all the card value that you drew goes straight to them. It's literally just like dungeon crawler, but you're playing blackjack, and your card point difference is the damage you do. I was talking with Piffle about this actually, who did the little leaf that's in our jar right now. That it's more or less like Balatro's great, but if you wanted to turn it into a card dungeon crawling roguelike, the only natural progression for that would have to be blackjack. Because it's dice roll without dice rolling. And there's like, instead of jokers and like random, or instead of jokers, there's just like random things that happen to also be cards. Like you can get a library card and that has an effect. Are we getting more Dave the Diver? What the fuck? I'm thoroughly surprised that's still getting updates. I figured Nexon would have like... a sequel. Okay, no, that's fine.
I guess it's printed enough money that they were just like, yeah, no, we'll bankroll this.
No, it very much printed money. It's a game that like 100% printed money, understandably so. It's just... people need...
Because, like, I've heard it's a good game.
People need to realize that Dave the Diver is not an indie game.
No, it's not.
As much as people are trying to say that it's an indie darling, I'm like, no, it's not an indie game. I hate this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like it is 100% in the opposite direction of being an indie game.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, it's an indie game. If you can even say that that's an aesthetic anymore.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you're calling indie an aesthetic, get some help.
Yeah. Nexon, pretty much 100% funded Dave the Diver. War Inspector is making a... oh, yeah, hold up. Let me, like, connect to the Game Awards so I can get my Warframe drop. Stop it! Twitch, what are you doing? There we go. I'm just gonna have that on full fucking mute in the background.
Can I just say, by the way, I think it's so fucking funny that a man whose last name is Spectre has been attached to so many games with stealth mechanics.
I feel like that's intentional.
That has to be, right?
Also, I missed my opportunity to make a joke about the Game Awards for
Yeah.
a stream title.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh well. So somehow we have to get over here. Is it going to be right next to our destination? I think it's going to be right next to our destination. Oh, we're in combat still. Alright, so I'm just going to have this right here away so I'm not distracted by the Game Awards, and we just end up turning this into a Game Awards watch stream.
Let's not. Let's focus on what we got in front of us.
Yeah. Because what am I gonna miss? Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree wins an award. Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree wins an award. Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree wins another award.
And fucking people get mad that insert gotcha game here didn't win a certain award because they're mad. This doesn't mean they get a free pinch of gotcha currency.
Yeah,
from the fucking team to celebrate.
I think. Hey, Sophia. I think that's also. Hey, Dinlara. I think that actually should be, like, automatically disqualify.
I just think we shouldn't give gotcha games legitimacy of any kind.
Can I
but
speak,
that's
please?
me. Sorry.
I think, like, doing reward shit like that should disqualify games from being considered for TGA, because that's actually paying people to vote.
That's basically fucking yeah, that's basically like bribery, or at least prompting, right?
No, it's 100% bribery. You're offering a thing. You're offering a thing for people to do a thing for you. That's 100% bribery.
Yes, there's a difference between like a game having a splash screen going like, "Hey, our game got nominated. If you want to vote for us, blah 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 blah," versus, "Hey, if you vote for us, we'll give you 1/10 of the currency to do a fucking 10-pull or whatever."
Yeah. Well, no, it's like a. Is that a fucking Pac-Man Metroidvania? All right, Malkin, you need to stop.
You literally need to stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Oh, that's a Motion Twin game, isn't it? Oh, that is Shadow Labyrinth. Who made that? That is literally a Pac-Man Metroidvania. That is no bullshit.
Oh my god, are you serious?
That's stupid as fuck. All right, I'm gonna go back to not looking at that. It's incredibly distracting. If there's anything that pertains to our stream, like something we should stream, do point it out. But point it out when it's like a YouTube upload, please. So we're not spending the entire stream talking about this.
Yeah. Because it's like, we already go off course with this game as is. We don't need to make it worse.
Yeah, where we're just like, you know what? Let's just not play this game anymore and just restream the Game Awards.
Let's just play. Let's just play the fucking Subway Surfers.
Oh wait, hold on.
And another of people cracking open those like shell putty things while we just sit here having the most banana.
No, we have to do it right. We have to consult the battle data input team.
Oh my god, you still have that.
This has rapidly become my own brand of brain rot. Gacha game players when they're told when they're exposed to the truth. Okay.
What are you talking about? That's the prototypical gacha player. Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, that's like the Generation Zero fucking gacha game player.
Generation Zero just replaced the anime girl JPEG with the head-sized Robertsons with fucking slot reel.
Neva, as in like. Hold up, can you elaborate?
Never. Oh, that's a mech. Oh, that's a mech.
No, that's a hopper.
A hopper is a mech.
Yeah, we're not on foot. Neva as in the game. I've never actually heard of that game. What's the award for? Because if it's like actually pretty cool, I'll actually give it a poke. Games for Impact. Yeah, well, yeah, toss it in Discord. If it's something I've not heard of, throw it in Stream Talk. Oh shit! It's made by the people who did Grease. Okay, no, that kind of fucks.
I thought it was pronounced Greed, not Grease.
Look, man, I'm white.
Yeah, we're all about grease. We want to slap it up.
Slap it up in our mouth. Nom, nom, nom,
Yeah.
nom, nom, nom. What the fuck is going on here?
Uh,
Watch this be like a giant Gechi dragon den or some shit.
I guess we're going to have to enter the Canyusi.
I'm like, we're trying to find our way to get across here, and we're, gazpacho.
Yeah, we've never been good about finding our way into these things. We'll just have to find the right spot to enter, and hopefully it'll be a nice,
Fucking speak for yourself. I can
comfortable fit.
find a hole easily.
I don't know.
I like, please don't set me up. I don't want to continue this joke. Please don't set me up. I don't want to continue this joke. It is going to be 100% at your expense. just let it rest here, please. Out of respect for you. This is not a bit. Just let that sit. Do not take that any further.
All I'm going to say is you could not have seen that yawning canyon mouth and not seen what I saw.
Hello.
You're a merchant. All right.
Okay. Screw you too, I guess. Damn.
Enjoy.
Steal your shit, assuming this is even yours.
Oh, this is just a random outpost.
Oh, well, apparently stealing from the military is perfectly fine, so yoink.
Yeah, no, fucking Grease is actually a really really cool game. I believe it's like a rhythm game or some shit. I've seen trailers of it. That's about it. It just looks really cool. We are definitely getting aircraft. Look at these fucking runways. We're rushing to the next location.
Yeah. There's a cape over.
Time for Airland. Okay, look, if there's a Skyland, like, part 3 for this,
Oh, that would be awesome,
like,
actually.
it making us utilize solely hover vehicles, which is why we're getting all hover vehicles, I'm gonna be like, all right, we're just gonna have to take an intermission at this point. Play something else for a couple of streams and return to this, please.
Because it's like this game is already enough. Let's be for real.
We already put almost a year into this fucker. No, if we get a third land, we're increasing our streams to like 5 hours to pick up the pace. We would have to. We thought this would be quick. Yeah, famous last words. Battle tank. Oh, we might have to sell some shit. With some parts we haven't. We should probably sell all of our whites off.
Probably, yeah. We're rapidly approaching the point we should be clearing out our inventory. And it's like, you were the one that was telling me, nah, selling off your junk parts is incredibly good, Denny.
Oh!
Oh, they warn you about that. Holy shit.
No! Okay, hold up now.
Okay. Okay. Yet again, something I did not anticipate from this game that I deeply, deeply appreciate.
We have hoarded whites for so fucking long that we did not know that this was a function. And now that we know that this is a function, I'm just like, all right, so what all are we gonna sell now?
Yes. And also they just say it can be used for upgrades. They don't say how far it goes, because I know you can do like chain of deals.
Yes, one of our weapons is part of a long chain. That's incredible. I was not expecting that in the slightest.
I so deeply appreciate that they actually have a handle for that. Oh my god.
Like, more games need to do this.
Yes. Like, they need to warn you, hey, this thing is part of an upgrade tree. Are you sure you want to sell that?
Yeah.
Because I know Dragon Quest has the thing where merchants will warn you, hey, I know you can sell this, but there's a very likely chance you will never get it back if you do sell this. Are you sure? Because I know there are some people who are insane and they want to have it keep at least like one of every inventory item in their inventory if they can help.
I'm not surprised Pugstorm's announcing another game. They've been hinting at something for a while, actually, even while they were working on Core Keeper. Like that's one of the really big things that people don't realize about Pugstorm is like they are very focused. They'll announce something when they have something to show. Yeah, not surprised. Core Keeper did so well, why not do another one? Ooh, excuse me. Alright, I think we're good on materials or expenses for a while. We will stock back up on kits. More side view than top down. Again, I'm like I like more like
Thank you for coming.
charming survival craft games, genuinely. Like you will never see me say no to a charming survival craft game.
Hey, lady, you shoe by any chance?
Oh my! Now what would a demon want with me?
What?
If you're
What?
here to take me away, can I finish my research first?
What are you doing?
She's chewing on gum while she speaks. Oh shit, that looks good.
You realize I can't see anything about what you're reacting to,
No, it's in Discord.
right? You realize I can't see anything about what you're reacting to, right?
You could just literally pull up Stream Talk. It's in Stream Talk. It's got a Steam page. That looks fucking good. Like, damn, fucking Starbound and fucking Furthest Frontier really looking like they need to be sweating more than they already do. In case you don't know, those are two insanely high potential survival craft games that just fucking failed. Like, it just fucking failed.
Huh? We came to ask about plans. You want to come to Spino with us?
Spino. So that's where the afterlife lies.
What?
The afterlife? Are you off your rocker, lady? Looks like this isn't working.
Ma'am, we're from a town called...
Is it Furthest Frontier or something else? It's like a fucking... It's a game that was made by one of the co-developers. Hold up. I gotta pull that up on Steam now. Oh shit, I didn't know Grim Dawn devs made Furthest Frontier. I might be thinking of a different game. Hold up. What was it called?
We were hoping for advice on raising plants in the desert.
Plants? In the desert? My, that sounds splendid.
It's like a Starbound clone, but it like the devs pretty much abandoned it immediately.
But while I would love to assist, I am afraid it will have to wait.
Why's that?
A young junker has taken to asking me for money, you see. And since he visits so often, I've grown quite attached. I can't leave him until he's old enough to make it on his own.
Ma'am, are you sure he's not deceiving you?
Don't be silly. He's
This is
such
going
a
to be one of
sweet
these things
young
where we
boy.
look into this so-called sweet young boy, and it turns out he's like 43.
Oh my god, probably.
Just saying he could be scamming. Never mind.
Perhaps we should look into the matter ourselves.
Do you know where that junker is now, ma'am?
Apparently I removed it from my wish list. That's funny.
Let's see. I believe he said he's often at Sajida camp.
Got it. Thanks.
Alright, I'll have to look at that later.
Yes. Now we gotta see what this guy's whole deal is at this camp, which is somewhere.
Yeah, it's just a little bit outways. We actually were just at that camp.
Oh, okay. We probably have easy access.
Yeah. But first, we gotta pick this entire village apart. Far World Pioneers, thank you. Not Furthest Frontier. Furthest Frontier is a fucking, a Banished clone that, like, did everything Banished did right. Or did everything Banished did, but did it, like, a good bit better. I don't know why my brain fucking thought, Furthest Frontier was that. Furthest Frontier is fucking good. I was thinking of Far World Pioneers. I am so sorry.
Those names do sound very similar.
Yeah.
Here we go.
For Furthest Frontier? Or, Far World Pioneers?
They both sound very similar, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking to Malkin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Those cows are just like, you will not. Hell yeah. Play Furthest Frontier. It's a good game. If you like city builders, it's a really good game. All right, I think we got our vehicle back. Yes. All right, we're just gonna haul ass. I believe this quest expands our stock for that. Oh, I'm glad we're not watching fucking TGA then. We'd get DMCA'd to hell. I didn't even know fucking Snoop Dogg was still performing. That dude's old as shit. Oh, Joe, have you seen, like, videos of him streaming?
No, but I've heard about it.
It's funny as fuck.
Because apparently it's like he gets someone else to help him with the tech setup. So there are times where he doesn't know his audio is fucked. But he might also have the chat in like emote only mode. So he doesn't find out until like 3 days later.
Yep. Not only 3 days later, but there's been times where like he'll just walk away from the stream and it'll just be running nonstop for an entire week.
Fucking god.
Like, it's so fucking stupid.
It's so good.
Like, it's literally what do you get when you put an old man in front of a fucking stream and like he has no help beyond starting the stream? Hover scooter, hey. That means when we get the hover scooter frame, we can actually build that right away. So I think this is the guy we're looking for.
Hey, are you the junker fleecing Miss Shu?
What's this about all of a sudden?
Answer the question. You know Shu and Kentar, right?
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I know my own debtor?
What?
Debtor? What the heck's that?
Someone who's in debt to you, obviously.
Huh? But aren't you the debtor?
You've got it backwards. I'm the lender. I lent Shu money to help her research ways to breed new flowers.
So the reason you keep asking her for money is...
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I think it will win, actually. Because, like, more people know about Balatro than quite literally every other game on that list. The sole reason why I think Balatro will win game of the year is because Balatro got a mobile version out before, like, the voting went up. So it got the fucking, the Zoomer and the Gen Alpha crowd also in on that shit. Like, you know the Ballatro's gonna win game of the year. If I'm wrong, I'm not gonna do anything special, but there's no way Balatro won't win. What is in this year's game of the year for the game advertisements?
Naturally.
That's ridiculous. From what Shu said,
Isn't it like Elden Ring, Balatro, The Last of Us yet again, and like something else?
I mean, that lady's got nothing but plants on the brain. At best, she probably thinks of me as a particularly fussy one that needs a lot of resources to grow right.
she said boy, so I'd say she considers you more like a son.
Damn it. I just can't help going soft on that woman. I'd usually be a lot.
We're having another Yakuza side story.
But when it comes to her.
Oh, but loan sharks are good
Sounds like you
people,
were attached
though!
to her, too.
And it plays the heartfelt music.
Why
It just plays that one side story theme that's been used since a fucking zero.
Yeah.
The one that's like the very soft synth piano.
Group, you know. If I can't get her to pay up, someone else will make sure she does.
If that Satsuma falls from the tree, I will die. Dun, 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 dun,
Sorry I tried to kill you over stealing this copy of Dragon Quest III. Have a free katana.
dun, 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 dun.
Every time.
That's a burden to you too.
How much does she owe exactly?
By the way, for anyone watching this who has never played a Like a Dragon game, no, I am not making this up. That is an actual side story in Yakuza 0, where someone attempts to murder Kiryu over a chain theft of a copy of Dragon Quest III. Hey, hey.
A demon haggling down a debt. If you'll take on a job worth roughly what she owes me, I'll clear the debt.
What kind of job are we talking about?
A bunch of wannabe junkers have this spot called the Big Junkyard.
There's a reason why I didn't care about us having the money, spending that money, and then discovering this guy right there.
Scrap parts they steal from us junkers there.
I do like that they do have a alternative instead of just saying, well, you better go grind up the cash
Well,
and come
so
back.
if you pay the cash, I believe you miss out on a part.
It's more my style.
Really?
Yes, I think this is one of the very few quests that's like that.
Rumor has it that the
Well, even then, the part itself is probably something you can find elsewhere, isn't it?
Well, more than likely, but it's better to just get it from a quest.
Hope that helps.
Got it.
I'm like seeing Twitch chat or the TGA zooming by on my phone.
Here we go.
It is so fucking hello Zolani. It is that has forever been my favorite thing about not even watching the video, watching the flurry of people just being passive aggressive about the TGA through emotes. Like anytime there's not a game being previewed, there's just a sleeping emote being spammed. Anytime somebody's speaking, they start spamming the sleeping emote. It's funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
What are you okaying about?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What? What? Alright. Oh, we're at the big junkyard.
I don't know. I'd say this is more of a medium junkyard. But I've seen bigger junkyards. Come on. A modest junkyard.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I don't know what Joe's on about. He just kind of if it's a bit, it's not a very good one because it's just like it's a gaslighty one.
Oh, you could have just turned. Why'd you have to go over that shit?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I had to pick up the parts.
The fucking shocks must be going to hell.
This is a hover vehicle.
Yours, yes. His, no.
Oh, fucking
Like him pulling it over the curb on the junk.
yeah. Holy shit! What the
Oh my
fuck
god!
is that?
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's a hopper. Am I gonna get some of that, or am I just gonna like? I get some large launcher scrap. Oh no, that's earned. That's earned. Honestly, I will never not turn down Senua for like any of the awards that it could get. Because like, it is wild to imagine that a company that made DMC Devil May Cry just went and made a good fucking game suddenly. Like, unironically, Senua's Sacrifice and all that shit is like actually a fucking good game.
It's amazing what you can do when you don't make a game purely motivated by edgy spite, huh?
It's amazing what you can do when you fire the guy who did that. I don't think he works there anymore.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude was a douchebag.
I can't believe the game made with the marketing strategy of Brokeback Mountain gay cowboy jokes, which were already tired by the time that fucking panel was being done, could ever fail in the eyes of the general public.
Right.
I can't believe gamers are mad about this game. Clearly, they just don't appreciate that Dante had an actual character in this game. An actual statement that I have seen someone say.
Oh my fucking god. I would
Like,
be staring at that dude being like, is this a joke? Are you memeing
I
right
know
now?
we keep bringing this up every time, but I feel like it has to be brought up for the people in the back. I can't believe there are people who defend the writing of that game when the sniper rifle abortion subplot exists.
The fact that they said that they wanted to do more with that scene but decided not to.
Yeah, instead of deciding, I don't know, could we just not?
The only good thing about DMC Devil May Cry is Combi Christ, but even then, that's like you're edging a line because for all we know, there's something going on with Combi Christ.
Also, I will devil's advocate. The opening fucking sequence of Dante diving through his trailer is not bad.
Until the fucking wig thing is like,
The wig thing brings it down immensely. Yes,
or like
because
where they had to talk the director down from having him have. They had to talk the director down from putting in that scene being ew gay and throwing the wig off.
And what's even funnier is his hair actually goes white, does go white at the end of the game anyway when he gets his fucking Devil Trigger equivalent.
Yep.
So it's like either they did that knowing the irony, which is a little too much benefit of the doubt, and I would say.
Yeah, I don't think that guy was capable of understanding the concept of irony.
Or he misunderstood it and he was irony poisoned.
I bet his favorite YouTube channel is Cinema Sins.
Like, fucking, even in Devil May Cry 3, where Dante is at his peak wacky woohoo pizza man, there are several signs throughout the very tail end of that game. That man has genuine fucking clinical depression.
Yeah. Also, I will give DMC Devil May Cry one more thing. There were some cool set pieces. It's a shame that it's tagged with a mountain of like turds.
Like the aesthetics of the lead up to and the actual boss fight with the fucking not Fox News talking head, that is actually fun. Visually, it is very fun.
Wait, the Warframe drop might be random. That's
weird.
That did like 2 fucking damage. Hold up.
It's so funny how underpowered explosives are in this game.
42. That did
18.
20 damage. Bro, what is your fucking plan?
Why does a submachine gun volley deal more damage than a pipe bomb?
New Witcher game is the writer of the book still mad about the games? I
think
so.
he's mostly mad about them because he didn't think they were going to be as big of a thing and signed the deal so that he wouldn't get royalties, and now he's mad that they make money. I think that's literally it.
What's even funnier is CD Projekt Red actually tried to negotiate him to get royalties too. And he just said no. It's like it's already done!
Yeah. And like from what I hear, that guy is kind of a dick. I think there was a novel in the Witcher series where he did kill Geralt and Yennefer pretty much out of spite to the readers.
Yup. I also have heard that CD Projekt Red has gotten better about crunch. Thankfully. Yes. Which means I can actually consider enjoying Cyberpunk 2077 if it wasn't for the fact that it's still a bit of a buggy mess.
Are these shrimp fresh?
Oh, have you been watching Wooly play it?
No, I have not.
He's had multiple crashes. I appreciate that their crash will generate a report and just restart the game for you.
Like, okay, if you're going to that is actually respect. Yes.
Like, yeah, it's not as buggy. It's playable, but it will crash still.
Unfortunately, the one thing that's still turning me away from it is just that like it still just feels like the gameplay is really unfocused from what I've seen. Where
I mean, yes and no, but carry on.
Because I know it's like they were basically figuring out the framework of the ship as they were building it, if that analogy makes any sense.
Yeah, to explain, because somebody actually explained it to me as well, the problem with 2077 is in spite of them really, really trying to remain faithful to a tabletop game.
Yeah.
The problem with remaining faithful to the tabletop game
Is there's a lot of variables.
is that it turns out that a lot, like, the biggest reason why that tabletop game had any success was because it was a tabletop game. A lot of the classes were about as samey as they would have been if they were 100% faithful to the systems.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a problem of like them, it's a problem of the game's itself design.
Right. It's sort of like some of the stuff with to use the foremost example of a digital tabletop, a recreation, Baldur's Gate 3, I guess, where where Larian has been nothing but outspoken about their difficulties with adapting D&D 5e mechanics and figuring out like what to simplify for a video game experience versus what to compromise on, and how they
That's gonna be somebody's problem.
crash through someone's fucking house where they're going to be like sitting down eating a bowl of cereal with their child, and it's gonna go.
We're just gonna come back to the old lady, fucking Wicked Witch of the West, in the with the fucking container. Just arms and legs sticking out the edges and nothing else.
We're just going to go in. We're going to look through the window of someone's house, and they're going to be frozen halfway through putting a spoonful of cornflakes in their mouth as they're just like covered in offal.
It's either that or it's gonna be a fucking I think it was Key and Peele that did the fucking real estate guy where they walk in and it's like Will Ferrell and someone else just going, "He just died last night!"
Jesus Christ. That does sound like their sense of humor. But yeah, fucking, what was I saying?
Oh,
yeah,
I'll take a fucking Phoenix.
But Baldur's Gate 3, that's what I was saying, about how I know Sven and the others basically said, hey, you might have noticed that Detect Magic was missing from this game. That's because if we kept it in with how magic item heavy we decided to make the game, it would have literally doubled our workload accounting for all of its use cases. So we had to scrap it.
It falls into one of those things that's like, just because you can be faithful to the tabletop doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. Or like inversely, mechanically speaking, Speak with Animals should only work on creatures that have the beast subtype, not creatures that are technically animals, but are mechanically considered monstrosities, i.e. owlbears. And Larian decided, I'm just going to ignore that.
I believe gnolls as well fall into the speak to animal.
I think those still count as monstrosities, so those might not count.
No, because I think I've actually had a dialogue before starting that side quest with the gnolls and the corpses and shit. The really fucked up fucking side quest.
Yes.
Where you just find a bunch of bloated corpses sitting on the ground and everyone's just like, we should leave! And I'm just like, why?
There's actually a really darkly funny extra scene to that if you're playing the Dark Urge, where they're actually like going, it's such a beautiful display of life through death and depravity that it brings a tear to your eye. And your Dark Urge character actually does like a palms out before bringing them to their heart motion.
Look, Becky, it's you.
Holy shit, Becky cameo live on stream.
Wait, are they actually doing an Elden Ring too? Really? That's surprising.
It's either Elden Ring 2 or it's going to be a second DLC expansion.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, this is probably that fucking Wheel of Time game that Miyazaki was working on during Elden Ring. Yeah, this is that Wheel of Time game. Oh no, this isn't another DLC for Elden Ring. All right. Well, I actually do want to see this, so we're gonna hold for a minute.
Okay.
Because we might be streaming this.
All right.
Here, I'll at least start the quest.
Here's the stuff you asked for.
Sweet! Nice going, pal!
So we're square now.
Oh, we're
right?
getting another nameless king fight.
The promise is a promise. Tell Shu I said hi, would ya?
Okay, hold up. I have to address this. This game, I think the reason why we're getting into Elden Ring 2 so quickly, I'm spotting a shit ton of reused assets from Dark Souls 3.
Oh, so you're saying that because Elden Ring was Dark Souls 2 too, we're finally getting Dark Souls 3 too?
Yeah, might as well. Oh no, this is literally just another DLC, Elden Ring Night Rain.
Okay.
Hold up.
Is this the first time a From Software game has gotten more than one DLC expansion?
No, Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no, shit, Dark Souls 3 also had 2 expansion
Yeah.
packs, I forgot.
Yeah, that's definitely a Dark Souls or Elden Ring DLC. Because there was a lot of like reused settings and assets there. That's what's like, man, if this is a sequel, they like reused a lot of shit. Which, you know, they're not above, but like there was a lot of reused set pieces there. I don't think people would let FromSoft get away with that.
I don't think Erdtree only came out a few months ago, didn't it?
No, it's been out for about a year. Almost a year.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been out for long enough for people to actually like be kind of out of it at this point. I think Shadow of the Erdtree. I mean,
I swear that was earlier this year in like spring or summer.
no, it was early. It was early this year, actually. Hold up, I still have it on my Steam wish list. Oh, no, 6/20/2024.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so it came out halfway into the year. That's still pretty early on.
Yeah. Also, this is seemingly just the trailer. I don't know if they're gonna have a release.
PC announcement of Rebirth. Oh yeah, fucking Square Enix like backing out of Epic Game Store finally.
Yeah, funny how that works, huh?
Yes, because turns out that fucking Tim Sweeney really doesn't really advertise their fucking games on PC.
By the way, I'm going to pivot real quick and just say, Fantation came out last week, as a matter of fact, on Steam if you want to buy that right now that it's free of Apple Arcade.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was like not Mistwalker's last game, but definitely a.
I think it's their latest game. I don't know if it's their last.
It won't be, since Neo Fantasion's doing or is gonna do good now. EGS is still on there, but exclusivity is gone now. Again, Square Enix realized that actively harms the games. A lot of companies are realizing that having exclusivity to the Epic Game Store actually going too fast. Actually harms like game sales and
Oh fuck!
feedback.
I know. You know what's happening? Forest Land is Epic Game Store country. Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Eject!
man, we
Eject!
better watch
Eject!
what we
Eject!
say.
Cats. Are we finally getting that Telltale Games Cats RPG that we've been promised so many times?
About that Junker boy you told us about.
Am I finally going to be able to engage in hand-to-hand combat with Remy Tum Tugger? Hear the wise words of Old Man Deuteronomy?
He sorted out his money.
That is the only two names I know.
He says hi, by the way.
And I'm pretty sure the only reason you know them is the same reason I do, because Worthy Kids fucking loves cats.
Yeah. Well, Funhouse, back when they were around, James Willem like was a fucking Cats aficionado, but it was very clearly in it for the reason of it's so bad that this is the room.
Wait, hold on. I have to ask this though, just to be specific, because I know with Worthy it's specifically the musical, but with him,
Yes, both the musical and the movie.
okay.
Like he's 100% in on it when they announced it. It was like a running joke for an entire fucking video. And everyone in the room but his wife was just like not having the bit whatsoever, but he just kept laying it fucking in.
That's not very jellical of them.
No, it was funny as fuck because everyone's like, we really don't care about cats. He's like, you should though, it's so good. And the reason why he was saying it was so good, and the editor was doing part of the lifting for it, was like,
Yes.
it's so good that it's bad.
Where it's like, The one thing I will always give credit to Cats, regardless of its perceived quality, is that it put the word jellicle into people's lexicons for like a whole year.
Not only that, but it showed that you could just make a stage play that like can quite literally be about nothing.
See you there.
Which opens the door for us to get a B-movie stage play where we can have Jerry Seinfeld yet again in the B suit. I want Jerry Seinfeld to fucking eat that dinner so fucking bad.
I mean, you can make anything about basically nothing if you make it interesting enough. That's the whole general concept of fucking Ulysses. It's a 1,000-page book about two people going around having a day in Dublin. But there's so much to how that is presented that makes it fucking fascinating.
It ends up being an accidental tourism brochure for Dublin.
No joke. Janice Joyce actually said on record, I want this book to be so detailed that if Dublin burned down the day after it gets published, they could put it back together piece by piece using my book.
So how many pages did they spend on the Dublin Spire? If it's more than one, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I don't remember because it's been a while, but thankfully it's public domain, so I can always check.
Oh wait, how old is the book?
102 years by now.
Oh yeah, Dublin Spire is definitely not gonna be around then.
And not to mention, it was written over a period of like 7 to 8 years.
Yeah, Dublin Spire is like within the last 20 years.
Yeah, it's a very old book. Very, very worth a read, though, if you're interested in English, because it basically goes out of its way to, like, present homage, parody, and pastiche. Basically any form of writing in English literature that existed at the time.
So
to the point that, sorry,
No,
just a
go
little
ahead.
more.
Go ahead.
To the point that one of the later chapters of the book is literally a parody of the, like, hyper purple prose kind of, like, high drama fiction that you would see. But the context of the chapter in question is that both of the main characters are absolutely fucking exhausted after spending all day on their feet. So it just comes off as rambling and drawn out.
Did we just get random trees in Spino?
I think we do.
If that's all she does is just plant random trees, I think I'm okay
Yeah,
with
no,
that.
we have some palm trees by, like, the water feature now.
Yeah, no, that adds to this place. This now just feels like an oasis. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, like, if it's, like,
Some bushes.
I was afraid it was going the same thing I think you were feeling, which is, oh god, is this whole place just going to be nothing but evergreen now? But, like, no, that works.
Yeah, that's just like, yeah, we're just gonna... Okay, so we got a bounty, and then we're gonna do Croa. Where's his bounty? Oh, wait, really? Is that him? No, that's Key. That's Corndo. It's Cornhole. And our last bounty is... Oh, that... Oh, shit! Okay, no, we're gonna fight this bitch.
Hey.
We're gonna fight this bitch. Yeah, I mean, if the Elden Ring whatever thing that they just announced is like an actual standalone game, and it's just like a bunch of reused assets, for the record, that's perfectly okay in my book. Like, I will never tell a game studio to not reuse assets.
Especially if it's, like, that specific genre I wish we got more of DLC, where it's, like, a standalone expansion. Like, say what you will about Far Cry, I'm so glad that Blood Dragon started that trend intermittently with a lot of games.
I'm gonna be real, the fact that Far Cry did like 3 whole games using the same map, and people got mad about it, I think those people should shut the fuck up. Those devs did not have to do nearly as much work for Ubisoft because of that.
I mean, on the one hand, I kind of get it with some games, like, I think that's why some people didn't like Far Cry Primal that much. But, like, with Blood Dragon, it was something made to add on to an already existing game. It's whatever.
Blood Dragon fucks. That's a good game.
It was so good. It was so good. It knew it's one of those parodies where, on the surface, it looks like it's doing the Borderlands humor thing, but no, it knows exactly what it's doing, mocking every 80s fiction sci-fi piece ever.
Yeah. Like, the problem with Borderlands as a whole is the second the game is, or the minute the game is released, all of the humor is already 5 years old.
It's already 5 years old and painfully insincere in so many places.
Oh God. Yeah, fucking Randy Pitchford writing jokes for the games and all the jokes reading like, haha, it's funny because young people.
Like,
It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
because like you saw while I was doing like side content and Kakarot, I was also rewatching the Team 4-Star like retrospective commentaries on the side for their work on like Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and Kaiser talking about how much he hates how it's become such a trend in comedy writing now, where they have to constantly point out and mock and comment on their own jokes instead of just letting them lie even if they're mediocre, because that's so much better than having to point out the fact that it's mediocre, unless the specific bit is that person is just bad at making those types of jokes.
Fucking Molly Shannon specifically. I think it's either Molly Shannon or Tina Fey is like a master at doing that. I believe both of them are, but that's just
Yeah.
because they're like actual
Yeah,
scripted, not taking the piss out of people for bad faith comedy writers usually.
And also they cut their teeth on a lot of work on SNL.
Yeah.
Because I say what you will about some of the really not great bits that come out of that show, but considering they literally have to build their scripts the week leading up to the air date of the specific episode, it's a tough gig.
There's a reason why fucking Tina Fey's comedy like exploded in quality when she got to write her own show.
Yes, because she didn't have to worry about the same fucking workflow pipeline as a manga writer.
Yeah. What are you going on about Mecha Game? Hold up, we getting a fucking game from the Eco Studio that's a Mecha game? What? Oh, okay, hold on. We getting like... I'm sorry, fucking what?
Oh my god, with this.
Just gonna put that down, and I'm gonna watch the trailer
Please.
later.
Please do.
Or will we sitting
like-
here for 30 minutes of me going, fucking why, when it's actually interesting? Well, 30 minutes
Because-
is generous.
Because, first of all, I can't see this. Secondly, the audience who might be watching this on YouTube later is also definitely not going to be able to see this.
Just give me the Sisyphean task of fucking editing it in.
Yeah, no, just put it in a fucking picture-in-picture like it's a wrestling promo. Just have the two different videos playing back side by side.
just put it down. Put it down in the empty space where where our other streamers show up. We got sidetracked with the ruin,
Oh
and
my
now our
God,
camera's stuck.
You know what I was hoping for when you were turning? Is where you would get that thing you sometimes see in some games where you clip through the back of the head and you see like the teeth mesh some characters have.
This game has actually been super good about that.
Surprisingly, yes.
Oh, okay, this is the blow up rock. Gotcha.
Like, fuck, like goddamn. All told, it seems like whenever Namco Bandai has to adapt anything into a video game that had Akira Toriyama's name on it, they put so much love on that shit. I swear to God.
Yeah. We should put that much love on everything around them.
Like One Piece.
Like fucking Xenosaga.
Not Naruto, no. It gets exactly what it deserves.
Alright, I gotta hard hit this guy. What was off my hard hit button? Okay, cool. Fuck you.
There you go.
Use the iframes.
Only took about a third of your health bar, but you got him.
No, that was because of the poison puddle that I keep stepping in.
And also, those headbutts have like no startup. You see that shit? You see that shit?
Yeah, it's a snap strike.
It's so annoying. Like, I'm not even playing this game, and I hate seeing that. I'm okay. I'm okay, Rao. Is it? Oh God, why are there two of you?
Water. Also, yeah, Team Eco, any game that they make has to be cryptic as fuck. They gotta one up fucking Hideo Kojima on his. Oh wow, he got the fucking counter out before I did. Team Eco is like Hideo Kojima with I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, but I'm already hype. Like, I don't think they've ever released a done a trailer without it being like on par with that. And then get out of the tank, and that's our shortcut for later.
Yeah. Oh god, there's more of these things. Oh, just get on the jet bike and ice these things. It's gonna be way less stress.
Hold up. Let your guard down, bitch.
Okay, no, that worked.
I needed to get that humiliation in. He got one hit. I got one hit.
I
We're
still
even.
don't get how breaking those ore veins is giving you whole ass ingots.
I think I'm stuck in this hole.
Oh, here.
There we go.
All right, you managed to get out before Buffalo Bill got to you.
Oh
Good
no.
job.
Plucky, go down the hole. See, if I'm not careful enough, I'll start an argument about the Kennedy kick dance. And I'll attract that one dude who still is arguing with people on YouTube who talk shit about it. It's not a fetish dance. Yeah, it kind of is, actually. As in, like, Private Division Outer Worlds 2 or Outer Wilds? Because I could go for another fucking Outer Worlds that's actually complete. Oh, yeah, Outer Worlds 2. Okay. Yeah, Obsidian. I'm still a little mad that, like, they kind of abandoned the first game.
I know their specific statement was, we kept coming up with so many ideas for DLC,
Yeah.
we couldn't make them DLC. But I hope they do offer an olive branch in the form of, hey, if we detect that you bought the season pass on your account, you'll get, like, a discount if you get the sequel.
Oh, they made a joke about it in the trailer. Look, credit where credit is due for them. Like, I appreciate that they at least said that they were dealing with some scope creep, that they just said, fuck it, new game. I'm literally only upset because, like, the season pass was supposed to be, like, 5 DLC, and we only got 2.
Like, speaking of scope creep, here's me hoping, please don't do a Fallout 2 with this. Please, for the love of God, don't do a Fallout 2 for this.
Oh, I don't think they're, like, it's Obsidian, it's not.
Or if they do Fallout 2 affectionate.
Yeah, but say I don't think they're gonna do, like, we made a sequel. The sequel's not as good as the original because we fired the guy who made the original.
I mean, in the case of Fallout 2, it was more because they kept running into, like, deadlines and they couldn't integrate a bunch of stuff, coupled with the publisher saying, hey, you need to put a tutorial level in here. What? Why? Because we said so. We can't let the players get lost. But that's not necessary. Too bad. Do it. Fuck it. Okay. And that's why they made one of the most reviled tutorial levels in all of PC gaming.
Well, again, like, the entire situation with Fallout 2 was they fired the guy who made Fallout 1. Like, that, it was supposed to be Fallout, Wasteland, and Recovery. But, yeah. Okay, so we gotta find, oh no, we fought the bounty. Yeah, we just gotta go to Spino. Oh, because we're still in combat. Okay, cool. The gameplay trailer is on Discord now. Cool. I'll check that after stream today. And again, I like my upsetness about Outer Worlds 1 being like cut short is like just upsetness. It's not actual hatred towards the studio. Like they at least had the courage to admit it. Not a lot of studios will do that.
Pleased to meet you.
A lot of studios would be like, we canceled the other DLC, bye! Okay, hover scooter frame, and we can make a hover scooter. Which, that should mark our end of the branch of side quests we're dealing with now. Let's make our hover whatever. All right. Yeah, like, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. DE's been really good about if it's Twitch drop, they like shortly after the drop window closes, they make it so that everyone can get it still. Oh, we just need the secondary weapon and the suspension. Wait, this is, oh wait, it does, okay.
Yeah.
So, parts, make parts. Surprised Laza's not here. Super hard Crocator alloy. What? The part that sucks is those people don't get a free frame slot with it. I don't think. I think because the devs gave everybody free slots, it's not gonna hit nearly as hard. Like everybody literally just got 2 free frame parts because they increased the baseline starting count, and instead of like being like, oh well, you played since the start of the game, you don't get these. They just gave it to everybody. Okay, so we gotta find where to get super hard croc alloy.
I imagine it's something you make with parts from Forest Land Crocs.
More than likely.
Have a look.
We do not have the stuff to do it, which means we got it from a drop. All right, that means since we have the marker super fucking close, they have, I think it's like the base amount is 7 now, or some shit. Like everybody's account got silently updated with more slots. At least they were talking about that. It might be next patch if they haven't done it already.
Yeah. One of these days I need to sit down and have some fucking some long play sessions with Warframe, but I keep getting distracted by other things. Especially because I don't know how you feel about this, but basically I had a moment of, okay, fine, there's a Castlevania DLC. I'll finally play Vampire Survivor.
You get it now. You get it now. You get it now.
I get it now, because at a certain point, it stops being a roguelite because it stops being about how long can I survive. It's what is the funniest way that I can survive 30 minutes.
Yeah, you get it now. You get now. Like, what's even funnier is you're now tangentially getting why people like roguelikes.
No, I'm not actually. I still hate them.
But you'll play arcade games. Okay.
Yes. They're different.
No, they're not.
They're fundamentally different because that's not a core concept of the loop. It's simply a limitation that's instilled to make you put in more quarters.
What is Metal Slug but a roguelike?
The perfect spot for our
A shmup with a hard difficulty curve because they want you to put in more money.
Hey, guess what roguelikes are?
Things to make you put in more money for arbitrary difficulty reasons.
Except, you know, they're just wanting you to put in more hours.
So arbitrary reasons.
Same thing as arcade games.
Yeah, but arcade games are fun.
You want to handle this one, Thief?
Let's see. Well, we've lived
And yet you're playing Vampire Survivor.
Yeah, because it's an arcade game.
No, it's a roguelike.
It very quickly stops being one. You just said so.
I mean, yeah, because there's well, it's a roguelite, more specifically.
Nothing to do with this annoying conflict they're
It's the first. Let me put it like this: it's the first roguelite I've played that doesn't make me feel like it's just spinning its fucking wheels every run. Because I've said this before, we have a better version of this genre already, and you know what we call them? Dungeon crawlers.
You're just describing roguelikes.
No, I'm describing roguelikes, but good.
Exactly.
Demons
aren't the bad guys
do you do you not know about Rogue?
They might have the purest
I know,
hearts
I
of
just don't
anyone in
care.
this world.
Oh, our hearts are pure, all right. Pure evil.
Oh my god, that is the most Vegeta line I've heard out of you yet, Beal. Shut the fuck up.
Won't you lend us a hand?
Yeah, but say,
I've been thinking
Caves of Cut is just a rogue.
about which
Just
side is
plain and
right.
I have
simple.
never touched Caves of Cut.
It's good. It's really good.
Not so sure about that. Right is relative, after all. One person's right is another person's wrong.
You mean, after all this, you really still think Bread is in the right?
The fuck is this vehicle? You see this in the distance?
Don't worry about it.
Under normal circumstances.
That said, this does look like a
I'd be
pending boss
a
fight.
man. But these times sure as hell aren't normal, and I answer only to Supreme Commander Brett. I owe him for taking us in when we had nothing to our name,
Oh, these guys are demons.
and giving us a life in the army.
So you're just going to turn a blind eye
I
no
remember
matter
Bread's a
what he does?
cyborg, so I don't know what's up with Croa and the others.
Honor is more important than being right.
But
Let it go. He's already made up his mind.
Crow is a half demon.
Yeah. You're nothing like what I expected.
Hey, Croa, so if we beat you, we can get this vehicle, right?
Oh my god, there's even fucking pikes and ramps.
Holy fucking shit.
Right here. Now then, let's get started.
Yup. You guys just let me handle this.
All right.
Yup. Yup.
I hate that it starts us on foot.
Quad bike.
My little demon friend. Ready for round 2?
Here we go.
Oh my god, did you see that?
I did a flip and shot missiles out.
The problem.
Fuck off!
watch out! Here he comes!
Oh!
Oh my
It did
god.
no damage, but it knocked me off of it. Yeah, it did barely any damage.
Yeah, it did some damage to your vehicle. Dick!
I mean, we could just be using our tank. That is our boss buster.
Yeah, that's our all reliable.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, it's catching fire.
Probably should have changed our gun.
Eh.
We just have to plan our shots accordingly.
It has a lot of surface area to stick to, is the other thing.
Yeah.
Don't give up!
Oh, it would have been so funny if you shot him while he was mid-flip and it caused him to eat shit.
Yeah, when this thing hits us, it's hitting us like...
It is not, yeah, no.
Don't give up!
It's got weight value.
It is as tough as it looks. Thankfully, we can't get launched from this one.
Yeah. I feel like if we did the launcher, we would be in a way worse of a position.
Seriously, did he need that ramp there?
Yeah. Fucking...
Putting your heart and
Why would you not need a ramp to be fucking cool? Fuck that.
I'm a heartless, soulless thief, you know.
He needs more ramps.
did I accidentally offend you?
He needs more ramps. He needs half pipes. He needs off ramps. He needs 3/4 ramps.
The fact that this guy's ground to air ratio is not like 50-50 shows that he needs more ramps. The fact that he's firing missiles so much to the point that we actually can't get a clean hit on him.
Doesn't this guy have chain guns? Is he just not using those?
They're not on a gimbal, so we can't really... If we were in front of him a bunch, we probably would be able to, like, deal with that.
What does Gimli have to do with
I
this?
said gimbal, you dingus. Yeah, I think because we're not being in front of him the whole time, he can't use that weapon, which is a good
No,
thing.
that's fair. Because it's similar rules for a lot of our vehicles, where it's line of sight aiming.
Nah, fuck you, homie.
Oh my god!
Let's take this fight up.
I didn't get a clean hit either.
Beelzebub.
Yeah, look, he's doing the...
Oh my god, he's doing fucking donuts.
Evade vertically.
He almost had me. Wait, no, I had a really dumb and probably obvious realization. I know the trailer kind of spoils it, so just hold off for now.
Here. The aquanium's yours.
Can we have the frame too?
You sure about that? You will definitely be punished for handing it over.
Just say you got beat up for it.
Yep, discharged at the least. Back to being unemployed, I guess.
So, what will you do now?
That's a good question. I could be special ops, a staff officer, maybe a servant like you.
Who are you calling a servant?
That said, I think there's a princess who's awful short-handed on nights.
You'll lend us a hand?
I'm borrowing yours, actually.
Yo-ho!
May I, princess?
Oh!
Alright, Crow is cool as
Probably
fuck.
how you're supposed to do it, but anyway, my blade's yours.
Gah! Would you get over yourself?
No, fuck you, thief. Get out of frame. You're banned now. Get out of frame.
No, put some respect on this fucker.
You said that you owed bread.
Didn't I also say honor's important to me? After you saved me back at Styranus Ruins, I owe you guys too.
Yup.
So, you'll join us?
Nah, I got another idea in mind that I think will be more helpful to you. Here, take this. It's a private line between us.
It's just the fucking mollusk, the mollusk phone from One Piece.
Oh god. I was gonna say the Final Fantasy 14 Link Pearls, but that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
By the way, do they ever explain why some of the personalized snail phones look like the people who are using them, or...
Oda literally, every time somebody asks, Oda literally says, don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's no need to explain, just let it exist. It's just one of those things.
That is an incredibly fair response.
Like, it's one of those things even I don't want explained, because it just doesn't need an explanation. It's just that way.
It's a fun visual. That's all you need to know. Stop asking.
Yeah.
I'm pulling a David Lynch on this one.
Some things are best left unanswered, because it's more imaginative that way.
Also, what is it with Toriyama having, like, the perfect recipe for writing rival characters down to a science?
Right?
This is Longo. We need you back at camp right now.
What happened?
We'll explain after you get here. Bread is about to make a move.
Understood.
SP2 obtained.
Yeah, we've been getting 2 SP per level around this point. Probably because we have on
Oh, skill
and...
point.
Yeah.
Allow you to withstand even stronger explosions when using metallized special. Fuck it, why not? It's something we haven't used yet. But...
Yeah. Because again, this has been very focused on vehicle combat. That's the meat and potatoes.
Yup.
Reduces cooldown time for quick reload.
Probably gonna do fuel saver and emergency maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of got through that entire fight without much of an issue.
Like, he had us in the first half, and then you just kind of figured him out. I almost wonder if he had a broader attack pattern that you just kind of anti'd. Okay, that's funny.
Can't be as cool as him, apparently. Damn.
Unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's like, fuck's sake, ever since I want to say as far back as writing for Ten Shinhan, Toriyama's just been hit after hit after hit whenever he creates a new rival character.
Right?
Because after that, we had Piccolo, technically Piccolo Jr., then Vegeta, of course, enough said about that, and now we've got Croa here.
Fuck it, dropping the shitpost. Go ahead, Becky. What's stopping you?
actually, would you technically say that, like, Krillin was Goku's first rival? Because as a little kid, he was kind of a brat.
Oh, Becky catching on to something. What if we're up
It's
against
not
angels?
a bad pick, because this is also around the time that Super was a thing, and we were dealing with angels there, so that might have been on his mind.
There's been random dialogue about how the angels just don't show up.
I wouldn't call
Yeah.
it
They just keep to their own bullshit.
Predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
And they made Angel's food cake of the desert.
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing patterns, guessing intentions, that sort of.
The Long Dark too. Hell yeah. That's actually been announced for a while though.
But I'll give it a try next time.
They're probably just dropping an extra trailer for that one. It's Big Randy. Oh, Randy barely legal Pitchford. You know, the fact that he continues to insist on that particular phrase.
Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain.
Okay, I have to see this.
Normal people.
Oh my god. He looks like fucking like a scumbag. I like glanced at him and he's just like I can already see like mentally hear the joke he's pitching and everyone just being like, "Yeah. Okay. Why are you here? What are you announcing?" I mean, he is a scumbag, but like he now looks the role. Oh, were we not supposed to work?
Wait, what's everyone doing here?
Oh.
Like they didn't even hear you.
TV has.
Okay.
Longo?
Twitch, don't worry about saying that word. It's Randy Pitchford. I'm sure. I'm gonna be real with you. There's a good chance that they have a lot of words that are used towards Randy Pitchford blacklisted right now because that dude cannot catch a break on fucking harassment. Like people are going at him for quite a bit.
Keep watching.
Oh, there's a TV.
Long last, King Jam has admitted the error of his ways. Moreover, he has agreed to cede the throne to Muniel.
Wait.
And this is the proof.
How does it look? Certainly screams royal heirloom, doesn't it?
You fuckers.
Damn.
When King Jam entrusted me with this treasure, I had no choice but to accede to his wishes! To his will that I replace him as ruler of Forestland and defend its people!
Silence! It is for us, the people of Forestland, that Muniel has assumed this heavy burden. From this day forth, we must accept Muniel as our one true sovereign. The coronation shall be held in the palace square immediately.
Beals is already running over there and just has a fucking metal chair in hand.
Yep.
Oh no, is that Beals with a metal chair? Kong!
He just comes off frame with the Kaioken aura. His face is totally in shadow.
This isn't good. I hadn't considered they could use the necklace to confer legitimacy.
Now they're stealing my father's position by force, just like they stole the necklace.
If we don't counter their narrative, they win.
Why not just use the radio tower like before?
Yeah, they're still not gonna get me to play the game.
If we contact your news office, can they help us reach out to the people directly?
Oh, did Clive get confirmed for Tekken? That's gonna be cool.
Wait, Clive is in.
16 Clive. Yeah, he's cameoing into Tekken.
What?
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling this would happen. Ben Starr's been really active about Tekkit for some reason.
Okay.
Well, now we know the
okay.
reason why.
Like, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because Noctis got into Tekken 7.
Yeah,
but
that's what to say. Noctis is in
hell.
7.
Then let's crash the ceremony and speak to the cameras directly.
Like, appeal to the crowd that you think you can get, honestly.
Will the people even listen to a plea made through such violent methods?
Once they see I'm alive, I'm sure they'll pay attention.
I doubt they'll like hearing that you're half-fiend. Sorry, princess.
Nobody's right, though.
This is bad! What happened, Chapon?
It's not just a coronation. At the same time, they're gonna execute King Jam!
Chapon! This is no time for jokes.
I got buzzed for some strange reason. Who buzzed me? Oh, best community support. Probably gonna be 14 or No Man's Sky.
I'm not joking. Rumors are.
Oh.
There's just no way. Surely not even bread would go that far. There's no point in speculating. Hortos infiltrated the army. We'll ask him when he returns. Until then, we sit tight.
You mean they'll execute my father?
Now, we don't know that for sure yet. Let's rest up while we wait for more information.
Oh, I mean, if Helldivers wins best community, that's also acceptable.
Be ready to bail at a moment's notice.
Why are we bailing?
I didn't want to say this in front of Anne, but the loss of her necklace was a problem. It's allowed them to make it look like King Jem willingly gave up the throne.
Baldur's Gate 3-1. Yeah, no, that's also just as good, honestly. I'm sure there's going to be people that will argue otherwise.
Metaphor won best art direction. Deserved. Very deserved.
Yeah.
But there's no need to keep the king alive anymore.
I expect Muniel will invade Sandland as soon as he's been crowned. And if he can finally achieve Bread's goal of conquering Sandland, even those who disapproved of Bread's
Damn, they're wasting no time.
with him.
Yeah, no. They know not to fuck around if you want to do this coup shit.
Father, all because I lost that necklace. Yells, what do I do? If something happens to Father?
Good work, Horto. So, is the rumor about the execution true?
Yeah. The generals couldn't stop talking about it. They were clearly shaken.
Yeah?
Executions supposed to happen before the ceremony.
Longo!
Don't worry. It's time for the resistance to rescue King Jam. Yeah!
We're gonna assault Big Keep!
Yeah,
Somebody goes,
I hate to be
hold up,
tough,
no, we need to change the name for that one. that doesn't go as good as you think. Stop that.
Only one kind of plan works well with our numbers. It's back to diversion and infiltration.
Yeah, we should have Gilgamesh show up.
Yeah. Also, Boomiki, I'm realizing these guys are out here with fucking MP44Ss.
Yeah, no, just MP44s, just a bunch of them.
Oh, MP44s, I might have misread.
hostage. Any drastic
Remember, I barely know a damn thing about gun models, and what I do know is osmosis through pop culture trivia.
The diversion will come after the rescue to provide the infiltration team with an escape route. Ah! Have you lost your minds? That's it. We're out of here. This is obviously a trap. Only a total moron would run right into it.
I hate to admit it, he might have a point.
What? Watch somebody say, so that's why you're here?
We have no choice. Oh, well, be my guest. Just don't expect us to join in.
Wait! It's fine, Anne. No point in trying to force him.
But
Mr. Beelzebub is right. We don't want to make anyone take part against their will.
Well, I guess I'll sit this one out too.
Not on my watch.
Beel's just grabbing Thief by the arm. Yeah, you're coming with me, bitch.
No, he's grabbing him by that onion stalk of a hairstyle. Are you kidding me?
The one haired part of his entire fucking head.
Entire decade now. Let's show Brett just how much we've learned about guerrilla tactics over these past 10 years. Let's go. We'll work out the details in the field.
Hide in the top of the cliff tops. Only shoot when you can see their heads.
I'll give Longo credit. That man does not fuck around.
Yeah, no.
The moment
when he puts his shit in.
But he found out the plan. He's like, okay, well, there's only so much we can do with our numbers. Yes, I know it's a trap, but you may as well spring it of our own will. That way we'll be ready for it.
Exactly. Just like, no, let it be a trap. What are they gonna do? Oh, we can warp to this one.
Oh, yeah, oh my god, that's so close.
It's because we've explored out that way.
Here we go.
If we didn't do the bounties, we wouldn't be nearly as fortunate for this one.
Yeah, you did a lot of pre-gaming on this.
Enough about staging one of those. When can we have a poo? Oh my god. When we get to the bathroom! Make sure that there's no skibbity toilet!
Shut. I still can't believe that fucking skibbity toilet toy that Vinny sometimes uses as a prop on stream was like $50 at home.
No joke. Down to the lowest grunt.
It's also unauthorized as fuck.
Oh, it's not even like a officially sanctioned one?
No, there's no merchandise as far as I'm aware.
The army is just too complacent. Sorry I'm late. Where's everyone else?
I think it's funny that, like, everything around League of Legends has done more to make League of Legends look like it has lore than actual League of Legends.
I think it's really funny that no matter how well those things around League of Legends do, everyone says, hey, this is really cool, but also don't fall for the trap of actually wanting to play League of Legends.
Yep.
Like, I have heard more people say that about Arcane than anything else actually about Arcane.
And it was like, wow, this is really cool. Don't play League of Legends, though.
They spread out near the capital to cause a diversion. I was hoping you'd assist as well.
I don't mind, but what about rescuing King Jam?
That's where I come in.
I can't imagine you being a League of Legends player for some reason. I feel like you having an ounce of toxicity in you is like causing.
Why do you think he doesn't play League of Legends anymore?
Like I feel like you having an ounce of toxicity inside of you is like creating an antimatter bomb. Just like the second you demonstrate it, the entire like fabric of reality will tear itself asunder.
You? On your own?
Like Nexus is too nice for me to imagine him playing it more than like a week to get his feet wet and then going, well, it's about time I hit that old dusty trail, and then just booting up like fucking dot hack or something.
That's the thing. Somehow I was the chillest person of our teams. The bar is not very high to cross on that one.
Yep,
like
that threshold is bad.
Not to like knock you down a few pegs because I'm not, but like
no.
There's a fucking gulf of being chill and being toxic for that game.
You did always manage to evade me in your rebel army days.
Huh. That's kind of impressive. But Brett and Muniel are probably waiting at the Palace Plaza. We'll need more than speed if we want to save the king.
Any human who could beat Lilith will surely be a match for the prince.
Also, before we end stream, stick around for a minute.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about a couple things.
Oh, okay.
I still don't buy that she actually lost. But if she did, Thief's right.
I wonder if we're actually gonna see her.
Beelze!
Oh, Lilith, probably.
I want to see just how strong this Mooney
Because there's like this hanging mystery in the air around her, so I'm curious how that's gonna pay off.
Honestly, if we never see her, that would be just as fine. But I think it would be more like I'd be into it if we saw her.
Yeah.
Beelze? Aren't we supposed to be rescuing my father?
I know that. I'll rescue him along the way.
I know that, goofball.
Along the way?
Then it's decided. I'll leave the infiltration to you.
I love that our little follow tokens are leaves now. That's just such a good touch.
Much appreciated. We can reach the plaza using the secret passage under that bridge.
I'm gonna be real with you, Malkin. That is the only thing you can describe it as. The more you downplay the PvP crowd for Elden Ring, the more people are gonna see it appealing. Like, I have heard some fucking conversations about Elden Ring PvP and how bad people have gotten with that. Like, not even like bad skill-wise, just generally toxic.
I don't. It's just weird how people will get so twisted out of shape about anything competitive in any video game when it's just like, in the case of Elden Ring, it's the most, this is here for people who want it, whatever that it's ever been.
I'm gonna have this up on the side for a minute.
There's a secret passage? Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Hold up, I gotta watch. Are we getting a Majima game?
Oh yeah, this is the pirate one they talked about, isn't it?
No? Yes? Maybe? Sorry, we are gonna have a live reaction. Just have it up on the side. What?
What? I can't see anything.
So, RGG Studios bought Virtua Fighter.
What?
And they're releasing a new Virtua Fighter game.
What?
Okay, we're streaming this. This is happening.
We're after all these years, we're finally getting Virtua Fighter 6.
Apparently, we're getting a reboot. Go away, Jeff Keighley. Talk about Virtua Fighter. Get the devs on the stage. I don't care about this bullshit you're talking about. All right, I'm putting that down. They're doing a Virtua Fighter Direct another date, so we can ignore that from there. That trailer looked fucking good. Like, that actually looked really fucking good. It's good to see Virtua Fighter come back. Majima as a pirate is such a surprisingly natural character development.
An amnesiac pirate, don't forget that part.
Yeah, I got caught in an ad, so I gotta wait for that to end. Because, you know, Twitch has to get their ads off. Twitch has to use all of their ad budget on this fucking day.
Of course they do. I do like how so far with both Gaiden games, it just seems like they use them as an excuse to get even sillier and stretch the idea of, like, touching on different genre fictions, like, what if Kiryu was a secret agent? What if Majima was a pirate? So, which makes me wonder what the next one is.
Oh, this is gonna be not just a fighting game.
Really?
Unless this is an RGG game. Or, like, an actual RGG. Not studio RGG. Oh, this is a separate game. This game looks cool as fuck. Damn. Same studio or different game? Hold up. We're gonna halt a moment because again, this games we're going to stream probably. Yeah, this is RGG. Okay, so this is another Project Century. Okay.
Project Century.
Oh, I think this is another Yakuza game, but like a different thing altogether. All right, get off the stage, Jeff. I'm sorry. Like, I do not care for Jeff Keighley now.
If you told me elsewise, I would wonder if they were doing a second Fist of the North Star game because of the whole, like, savior at Century's End being Kenshiro's epithet. Whoa.
Yeah, there's a fucking underbridge. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's where we need to go.
Yeah.
I thought you just found a secret.
No, I mean we could have found this earlier,
Probably, yeah.
but we've been behaving about exploring too far ahead. You know, the one takeaway that I have for like me disliking Jeff Keighley is the fact that I hate that that Angry Joe was right, so we have to take credit from Angry Joe.
It's been 10 years.
Like that's the end of that. That's the start and the finish of the statement. I hate that Angry Joe was right, but I'm taking the credit away from Angry Joe and I'm gonna put it on someone else.
Jesus Christ.
That dude's a bit of a shithead.
I'm not surprised. Old internet and all that.
Huh? Is that it? We reached the end already?
Seems there's still some time.
He decided that he wasn't gonna do video game reviews anymore because he just didn't feel like it. And instead of like citing it as mental health reasons or actual genuine valid reasons, he just says, yeah, y'all just don't appreciate me enough. And I'm just like, my dude, you were living off of the income of this fucking job and you're saying people don't appreciate you enough? Fuck off.
Oh yeah, actual crowd.
Sounds like it's about to start.
They made it sporadic too, so it doesn't look like weirdly unnatural.
Yeah. Because like I know some game engines have trouble rendering so many characters to make crowds, and that's why they might cheat with like sprites or something. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is an opulent guillotine. A scaffold? No, you motherfucker.
Never before has such a glorious day smiled upon Forestland.
I wonder if that was actually a mistranslation.
And yet, so too is it a day of mourning.
Yeah, I appreciate that James Rolfe has like actually grown into like he was a bit of a boomer and then he kind of grew into like realizing that everybody's different, and I can't appreciate that enough.
Well, it also probably helps that he sleeps in a big bed with his wife.
You guys wait here.
Oh, that fucking hit in a spot. There are content creators that like if you said that in comparing someone else to someone else, and the difference is he sleeps in a bed with his wife versus guy who's kind of scummy who doesn't have a wife, I would sit there and be like, fuck, I hate that this is a trend.
We'll get caught if we all go.
I don't think this is the king.
No.
I think this is
it's
some
just-
rando.
This might be a scapegoat they're using. Also, if they anticipate that people are going to crash the execution, it would be clever to use a body double.
They just pull off the veil. Luigi!
I know that.
That's Mama Luigi.
I love the memes of people editing the photo of this situation, and it's just like Luigi with the blue shell.
I love all the Nintendo Luigi jokes that have been coming out of this.
Oh, are we getting a fucking... Oh. They're doing the Game of the Year. Oh, I'm okay with that. Astrobot winning Game of the Year? Yeah, no, fucking take that dub. That's an earned dub.
I have heard nothing but good things about Astrobot. Like, the only bad things are not even things that are that game's fault. It's just Sony being Sony reflects poorly on how much it celebrates Sony history.
Yeah, no. The Astrobot take that dub. Like, you earned it.
Not a chance.
Demon?
Pulls off the hood. Akira Toriyama!
Can you run, old man? We gotta split.
Yeah, it is just some office guy.
This isn't what we agreed on. You promised you wouldn't really shoot.
Yeah, no,
Oh, he was a body double.
Yeah, it was a body double, which means that they were one step ahead.
That's not my father.
And you should be able to tell. Last you like were talking about this dude. This guy was not a small gentleman.
It was a trap after all. Run!
I
Yo, that fucking head step. Let's go.
Why, you little demon?
I think this guy actually is an angel.
That guillotine had angel wings on it. I'm pretty, and this guy's last name is the EL suffix that's seen in a lot of angel names.
Yeah.
I won't waste my time fighting you filthy demons again.
But also the way that they're referring to demons is particularly vitriolic.
Like, they are using demon in the same parenthetical way Frieza uses monkey.
Walking into a trap, but not on this scale.
Munio, that's problematic! Oh shit, we really getting a new Turok game, or is it a remaster? Oh, that's just a new ass fucking game. Yo, fucking points for not using the weird fucking racist stereotype indigenous people thing.
Yes, which was all over the map in the 90s.
Turok was really bad about that.
I wonder if they're going to use the same weird minimalist HUD thing Turok did.
I hope so. I hope it also eventually devolves into just fucking Quake. Like with Turok 3.
Who exactly?
That game fucked.
You mean this lot?
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
We might be in just a little bit of trouble.
Not so! Right for it!
Jesus Christ, Lango. Where did you drop from?
Lego's past job was a fucking shinobi.
Apparently. He cut all their ropes in one stroke.
Okay, no, I was joking.
Prince, now! This is our
Are we actually getting the Illuminate and Helldivers too? Because we'll have another stream for that.
He also sidelined as a Dragoon with leaps like that.
Right?
Oh, we actually running out of here. This isn't a cutscene.
Oh, we actually are getting the Illuminate for Helldivers too. Hell yeah. We're getting trucks in urban environments.
Did they just accuse you of being a terrorist?
Probably.
Yep.
Not good.
Alright, that's slightly distracting.
Prince! Did you really think I just let you get away? Now, foul fiend! Unless you want your friends to lose their heads, get on your knees and grovel before me!
What are you gonna do with that weird tacky stick?
Oh, that update dropped today. Cool.
Perhaps. I'll consider letting them go.
What the heck? I can't read this guy's mind either.
Yep, he's an angel.
What'll it be, fiend? Better start begging before I run out of patience.
What the?
Get it together, Beelzebub!
Hey, they came through after all.
You aren't allowed to admit defeat to anyone other than us, the swimmers!
It's you guys.
Hey! After them! Do not let them escape!
Gubby getting his shit in. Oh, 1999's dropping tomorrow.
All right, time to beat feet.
Yup.
And bust some heads while we're at it.
I guess fucking Warframe 1999 was fucking done. They belted that shit out. I'm assuming that's what y'all are talking about, right? Y'all saying tomorrow? Because there's only one other fucking content piece I can think of. I'm getting the extra money. Fuck this.
Yeah, no, that's fair. They're also like 4 levels below you?
Yeah, we're a bit over leveled.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, Warframe 1999 is coming out tomorrow. It's a new content update.
Oh my god. They are chipping away at you though, thanks to those automatics.
It's just there's so many.
Why not try out that funny metallicized power if you remember the button? Oh, they just straight up don't even hurt you anymore. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's not super worth it.
It is draining your energy over time, though.
You also move slow as hell. Yeah, we're just bailing. Because we're not getting much of a chance to... Not a lot of HP's gained there.
Well, these are like early game drinks.
Sick! I look forward to Warframe 1999. Oh, the Virtua Fighter Direct, if you want to catch that, is happening tomorrow as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if you want to catch the actual details for that.
Probably look into that at some point before or on break at work.
Oh, you guys made it.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, thanks.
God, available later, never, soon, then, and then I'm giving the actual date. Fucking good on DE for actually making a joke about that. They've come a long fucking way.
But why? I thought you wanted no part in this mission.
Alright.
All just part of the plan. We always have to take precautions against Forestland Army spies. So I had the swimmers make a show of falling out with us to take eyes off our assault team.
Because there's a spy!
You pull the wool over the Royal Army's eyes with tricks like those time and time again.
Well, they seldom worked on the great General Shiva. Surely you suspected something was up this time as well.
The possibility did occur to me, and to the prince, I think.
Why are they releasing the DLC? They haven't even launched the game out of early access yet.
Yeah, but I sure didn't expect it to be this.
That was insane. We almost died out there.
But it was a huge success in the end. Isn't that what matters?
You called this a huge success? My father turned out to be a fake, and all we managed to do was run away without getting hurt.
Are they literally releasing a new game? Yeah, I think they did use up all their budget on the fucking lawsuit. That's fucking scummy. Fucking sick of Pocket Pair.
Well, one good thing came out of it.
Huh?
Here.
Oh shit!
This is my necklace.
I know just how much it meant to you.
I'm not called thief for nothing, you know.
Right?
Stop it! That hurts!
Very nice work, thief. Without definitive proof of the
Oh, actually, I wonder if we go back and look at some of the scenes, we could see that Muniel is actually missing the necklace when he's holding Thief at staff point.
Yeah, he is. I actually noticed that. I was like, wait, what, did he not wear the necklace for this area?
Interesting.
Honestly, you lot, it's a little too early to celebrate.
Mr. Thief is right. We won't have resolved anything until King Jam is safe and sound. Udo, contact Trick Camp and hurry along the preparations.
So this necklace is more or less the crown jewels, huh?
Tried contacting them, but they're not answering. And the communicator's working fine.
Oh no.
That's strange. Let's head back.
Yes, sir.
That does sound odd. We'll come to the camp too.
Thanks. Well then, we'll go on. We'll visit Forestland's capital and have a look around for ourselves.
God, this Hunter S. Thompson motherfucker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All he needs is the hat and the long cigarette holder.
You can, son. As much as you want.
I'm gonna be a cool dad. I'm gonna be a cool dad. How cool of a dad am I gonna be? Fuck it. Drink all the coconut milk you want. Shit's gonna kill you anyways. I'm gonna be a cool dad. Oh, yeah. They're probably gonna talk about Hollow Ramina and the progress on that. I think that's actually pretty close to releasing too. That's probably gonna be a solo stream for me. Because I fucking Yacht Club's killing it. We're going back in!
It's so funny that we had that whole thing where we fought in the streets and now we can just stroll in.
Yeah, presenting the best ending. Okay, or indie. Okay. Figured they'd be talking about Hollow Ramina.
I'll always treasure this time with you guys.
Like, that's kind of their fucking flagship game right now. It's a good fucking game, by the way. Like, I'm really looking forward to that shit. Because they've improved it quite a bit since the demo. Okay, so we either go for Trike Camp. Oh, that's on the way anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they want us to go there the long way to trigger some of those. If it...
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not surprised Balatro won. Again, if Balatro didn't win, like, the vote was rigged.
Either the vote was rigged or the people voting were very out of touch.
Yeah. Way too many people know about Balatro. There were like old people who were solving their gambling addiction with Balatro. Hold on, we gotta consult the battle data input team though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they agree. I'm gonna run that bit to the ground. Using their speech to shout out looking into other indie games. Based fucking thunk, let's go! Based fucking thunk, man.
The local thunk is not for show.
Oh, this guy looks like a fucking Chad too, holy shit. Yeah, no. Use your stage to fucking boost other indies, please. We need more developers doing that. Way too many developers are me. Thunk should be like, no, try these other games. These other games are amazing too.
That and it's like some people attribute things to a single person that should be a whole team, even when that single person is explicitly saying, hey, I am only so much without my team, maybe pull it back a bit, as is the case with Warren Spector, funnily enough, who we mentioned earlier.
Okay, so it's gonna be a standalone thing. All right, I'm cool with that.
I don't know, but you can't do it in a hovercraft. It'd break down before long, and you'd be stranded.
I do a lot for you, but cutting after you to fix it is.
I at least appreciate the From Software is like having enough fun with George Martin and Elden Ring that they're doing like more stuff with it.
Maybe? Because I know Martin only did like the... Didn't he only do like the initial backstory and everything else was Miyazaki and the rest of the writing team working back from it?
No, I think he was also part of Erdtree as well.
Was he?
Yeah. George Martin's like fully settled in on this book is probably never going to be finished. Like he's just living it up now. Honestly, as he should. His writing's decent. Well, why am I saying decent? It's good.
Though I'd argue that for the most part.
Oh, we're getting a new Onimusha. Hell yeah.
What? Oh my god, Capcom finally found a fourth IP.
What do you mean? It's just Monster Hunter, but Onimusha!
Fuck off. If it actually turns out being that, I will eat my foot. Wait, no. Wait. 3.5 because Onimusha is just Resident Evil, but medieval Japan.
Yeah, about to say, like, have you fucking seen the playthrough of Onimusha 1? It's literally just Resident Evil.
I think they moved away from that immediately after the first game.
Yeah, they did. Onimusha 2 and the other one that came out recently was like more of a Ninja Gaiden sort of thing.
Yeah. Because like the first
yeah,
game
it's
was
DMC before DMC. That's a better
like,
analogy.
Imperial, like Edo period Japan Resident Evil down to the tank controls.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little set.
Yeah, I like that. Oh my god, it immediately goes green too.
War could break out at any moment.
Yeah, Mega Man pops his head up and goes, "Hey, I exist," and Capcom just shoves it back into the trunk. No, you don't.
Meanwhile, Ryu and Nina are just the skeletons at the bottom of the ocean, part of the drowning in the pool meme.
The joke being a bug when they were making Onimusha is why DMC became a thing. That's not surprising, actually.
It's amazing that the development of Resident Evil 4 was responsible for like 3 different really good Capcom games that they just never went back to after a while, except Devil May Cry.
Must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that
Oh no, I'm seeing the words bad box art Mega Man. Oh, the Mega Man that's poking his head out of the box. Yeah. It's just the fucking Captain N Mega Man.
Yes, the one that's like the heavy-set dude in the orange and blue jumpsuit, who looks like he could be the mascot of Sweden.
Speaks with the weird, "I'm Mega Man!" Fucking Captain N had some of the fucking weirdest bullshit ever.
Yeah, like, remember their interpretation of Kid Dracula?
No, hold up. Let's actually address the elephant in the room. Fucking Mother Brain.
God, I memory hold that. You have to do me like that.
You have no clue. We're gonna stop for a minute here. You have no clue how close I was to paying Piffle for a secret avatar form that has like a 1% chance of popping, and it'll stick for the rest of the stream, of doing just fucking VTuber Mother Brain from Captain N and doing the voice and everything. I still may do it, but it's something that was in consideration.
What was in the water for the writer's room of some of those people doing those 90s fucking video game cartoon adaptations?
Wasn't fucking Captain N just Rankin Bass?
You mean Rankin Bass?
Whatever. Wasn't Captain N just Rankin Bass? You have your phone. You've been looking at it all stream, so you can look it up.
I don't know, because like when I think Rankin Bass, I think those like old Christmas wood puppet specials that were admittedly also animated by Japanese companies. They were not strangers of outsourcing animation to Japan.
Yeah. Well, they also did Mega Man, the Mega Man animation.
Keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and an nice one down.
Well, I mean, there's scorpions in the cave, so I feel like the next logical conclusion is it's in the trees, too.
No, it was not Rankin Bass. It was Dick Animation.
Oh, right, Deke. That's right.
Yes. Who I believe were also responsible for fucking Mega Man animated and a lot of the other weird ones, like the fucking Darkstalkers cartoon.
Yeah, Mega Man animated, Wildcats, Darkstalkers, Fantastic Max, Mighty Max.
Didn't they also do a Mortal Kombat series?
It was very short-lived because it came out right before the lawsuit.
Not to mention the fucking
yeah, the Street Fighter one.
By the way, what is up with us making like looking at clearly adult-oriented series, or at least for like teenagers, and going, hey, let's make a kids show about that. Surely people will love a kids animated show about RoboCop.
I'm sure the kids will love an animated show about Beetlejuice. Oh wait, that actually kind of fucked though.
It was decent. It was a decent series.
Like they at least understood the homework of everything's supposed to be surreal. That's all we need to do.
Yes.
And animated Beetlejuice just kind of being like a bro.
It's very funny that animated Beetlejuice and also the musical adaptation of Beetlejuice, come to think of it, also also completely remove the subplot of him thirsting over a teenager, where in the animated series he's more her friend, and in the musical adaptation, which is closer to the movie, he actually tells them, no, it's not what you think. It's basically the supernatural equivalent of the green card thing.
You know, that makes the movie make sense as well, why he's so aggressive about that. I thought it was just because, you know, I gotta get myself some of that living flesh. But it being just like, no, it's just fucking green card shit. It's like, no, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, where it's basically, there is a supernatural clause, if I marry a mortal woman, I can come back to life.
Yeah.
But predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Reading their minds?
Making us take a fucking field trip. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Oh, we're on the S road. That's right. The fucking Tour de France road.
Holy shit, there was no hesitation in icing that dinosaur.
Look, he came around the corner and I thought he had a gun.
He startled you. He startled you. You stood your ground because he startled you, and it is your right to do so in this land of forestry.
I'm glad you're making this a lot less worse than I actually just said.
Somehow what I said is less worse.
Well, I did just say, well, I thought he had a gun, so I just opened fire.
Turns out it was an orange safety wallet.
Tanuki confirmed. No, wait, that actually fits into my lore. I'm supposed to be running a corporation.
Oh god, be careful passing by any places that sell pistols for vets, by the way.
Oh!
And that is all I'm saying on that topic this stream.
I think one of the funniest things is every time I make an ice in this motherfucker because I thought he had a gun joke, I'm remembering that like that actually partially falls into the lore. Even though Autumn Leaf Group is not that kind of corporation.
Yet.
No,
once you acquire more assets, that'll be a different story, though.
No, ALG is a philanthropy group. The whole lore with ALG is they're actually funding a rebellion against corporations.
I hate to burst your bubble, but you know who else was had philanthropy groups? The Carnegies and the Rockefellers.
Cool, great. I need to actually finish that lore so I can like explain it on stream better. But like the whole reason why ALG exists is to pretty much dismantle the corporation that's running Oshia, which is just Fantasy Seattle. And like that's all ALG wants to do as an organization. It's just to get rid of who's on top, because who's on top is ruining the city. Like that's the lore. Like eloquently summed up into a sentence. So it's like it's the corpo that is aware that they're a corpo, but they're still trying to do some good. What good left can be done.
Wait, what the fuck? I just looked a bit more into this. So apparently one of the composers for Captain N is Haim Saban, aka the founder of Saban Entertainment.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It was around the time Saban was being formed for Captain N. Like Captain N almost was a Saban project.
Yeah. Saban was also the one who bankrolled the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball, come to think of it.
Yes, and I believe they partially bankrolled the Harmony Gold ownership of
yeah, because
Macross.
like Harmony Gold also tried to do an early pass of dubbing Dragon Ball that didn't get that far. I think they made it as far as Tao Pai Pai, and
yeah, so it's the Pacific Northwest version of fighting Rob Ford. Yeah, pretty much. Like the whole thing with Oshia is it's just my excuse to make my own fucking cyber run lore. or Shadowrun lore.
If it isn't the fickle, fatuous, bumbling fiend himself.
Yo, that alliteration, homie. Hold up. Let's take a minute to clap.
I'm a... what now?
Best RPG goes to metaphor. As it should.
Yes, as someone who beat that game in the last month or so, very deserved. Oddly specific.
This motherfucker hit me with the Monty Python. You hear that shit?
I heard that.
He told me that my mother was a hamster and my father smelt of
elderberries.
Like, he was not fucking letting me live.
God, I've seen that movie way too much to have known exactly what you were talking about.
I honestly, I think Holy Grail is just one of the most quotable movies next to Life of Brian.
It is, even though I think they said that Life of Brian was the crew's personal favorite because the filming for Holy Grail was fucking miserable for them all. Because they had to share a single shitty hotel with almost no water.
Surrender before you dishonor yourself further.
Surrender? No, it doesn't end like this. I'll be back with 10 times the troops, so wait here, trembling in fear.
Hey, get back here, you!
And
I hope we have this guy come back like several more times. I like him a little too much.
Like, whatever direction they were giving to the voice actor for this dub was perfect.
Yeah, like, I hope he gets more screen time. That's just a fucking funny villain.
Not to mention the fact that his running away is like the fucking I don't know what you call that stance, but it's like the stiff chops through the air. That's hilarious.
Yeah, look at this monkey. One of the monkeys just stands up and just fucking beans me on the head with their fist.
Up and down all these hills really takes it out of you.
Just stares at you for a brief moment and just headbutts you.
Fuck you!
Already? It's too soon to be getting tired.
Why does that remind me of that one fucking Simpsons comic where apparently Homer either gets sent to the past or stranded in the jungle and he's like, look at all those monkeys. And the monkey looks at, and like this gorilla looks at him and points and goes, Homer.
Oh, yeah.
And Homer's just staring wide-eyed. He has no clue how the fuck to react. Oh my God.
Oh, we're just getting assaulted now. Okay.
Okay, it's just a gauntlet. Oh, that's a flashbang.
We're surrounded.
An ambush.
I got you good, you fool.
Hey, you were saying wanting to see this guy more?
Yeah.
Come, troops. Let's make this the last time we have to suffer their stupidity.
I am actually a bit annoyed that they keep kicking me out of my vehicle for this.
Thank God you get invincibility frames getting.
Yeah, it's still just super fucking annoying.
I can imagine. Oh yeah, you have the stickies.
Yeah, they're doing their work. It's just the problem is they travel so slow.
They travel slow and they have a very short range.
Like, when it comes to dudes on their feet, it blows up immediately, but when it's guys, like, vehicles and shit, it takes a little too long. Also, no, this actually doesn't have that short of a range. It's got decent range. It's just, it's slow, so it feels like it's got short.
It's short range compared to the other cannon barrels.
That's the same.
Impossible. My beautiful strategy. It's ruined.
That's enough already. Surrender.
Why, you? I most certainly do not take orders from the likes of you. There is nothing I hate more in the entire world than being told what to do. But as I'm feeling generous today, I will put up with it. Be grateful for my magnanimity.
Oh, using the big words now, are you, boy?
This is another trap?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't matter. Our plan's the same either way. Look.
We got probably one more encounter. Oh yeah, this one has a...
Yeah, given how close this is, this has to be another encounter. Glug glug.
It's a soft checkpoint, so it's just a refresh. Just in case you were off your vehicle. Could you imagine him actually reacting to that? Hold up.
I don't know, but you can't do it in a hovercraft. It'd break down before long, and you'd be stranded.
I'd do a lot for you, but heading after you to fix it isn't on that list.
Hey, buddy.
Maybe let's ditch that idea.
I was waiting for the dialogue to finish.
There's nowhere left for you to run, half-stash.
How persistent, chasing me this far.
You don't even got like the cool part of the mustache. You got like the worst part of the mustache.
Oh, great. Another trap.
Yeah?
Hey! He's making a break for it!
No, you don't!
After I was so gracious as to let you off easy and retreat.
Oh, shut up! And bring it so we can beat you down already!
You impertinent little brat!
This dude's fucking like... The voice acting is just yucking it the fuck up.
Like, there is so much that a line can only do without good delivery to carry. Even a mediocre line can be made fantastic with the perfect delivery.
Oh, we actually got a fucking mech warrior thing going on here.
Yes, we do. I kind of like how the objective is get rid of Epi. Not defeat Epi, get rid of him. Like, even the game text is like, yo, I'm sick of this motherfucker.
I'm not, I want more. He's just goofy.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
I can't get him if he's like out of reach.
You're chunking his health bar pretty good from this.
That's because he's
vantage point.
standing in the fucking puddles.
Yes, he is. Yeah, no, just keep doing what you're doing, buddy.
Oh, and because the fire is on top of him, none of his missiles went off.
Oh, that's funny. They're actually treated as physical entities. I like that.
I'll take the bullets. The bullets are nothing.
You are taking the bullets. Move, motherfucker. Actually, it just hit me. You know what this dude is giving a lot of? This is very similar energy to Peel-Off, actually.
I can't believe we got... next thing, I can't believe we got a palate cleanser of Snoop Dogg thanks to having a Squid Games preview before him. That's funny. Are we actually gonna see...
Just the laziest missiles. Are you kidding me?
The fact that we just kind of slid over a little bit.
This is what Final Fantasy XIV mechanics look like to non-Final Fantasy XIV players.
Right.
Oh, what's wrong, half-stash? Got a tummy ache?
I think the only thing... That's a weirdly sheer cliff. I think the only thing he's got going on is the fact that, like, his missiles do an unknown amount of damage, and that's it.
So it goes.
I'm not surprised Helldivers 2 won, even though they've really not released anything for updates. Well, okay, except for today. Yeah, it's not League of Legends for once. Nice. Yeah, fucking that's a celebration on its own.
No, quite the contrary. We need him to spill his guts.
Longo, how's the camp? Is everyone all right?
We suffered only minor damage, thanks to all of you stopping Epi. Now then.
So just so y'all know, there was a concerted effort to make Concord a nominee for best ongoing game. It got blocked.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Which is funny because Destiny 2 is on there, and Destiny 2 is also technically dead now.
And the Forestland Army's next move. Unless
Also, yeah, this dude's fucking Hesperos.
Please, don't be so hasty. You don't need me to tell you that.
Can we tie this guy up and put him in a closet so we can break him out when we need comedy?
I think he's already accustomed with breaking out of closets. That's just me.
Goddamn. Calling his ass out.
I'm bisexual. I can say it. Fuck you.
We hypnotize them with our TV waves!
We just play nothing but Baby Shark on loop for 12 hours.
Bright light of day and the long dark of night, I pledge to devote my
Wait,
entire being
this is a
to
replay.
and do all in my power for this great nation of Forestland and you, its people.
The oath has been taken. From this moment forth, we accept King Muniel as our one true sovereign.
Curse you, Bread.
No, I guess he just has a fucking replica now. Alright.
So they went ahead with the coronation, even after our attack.
Instead of that, they pre-recorded that shit.
No, I don't think so. Look at what's on Muniel's chest. It's my necklace.
It could be a fake. I doubt it would be that hard for them to get their hands on a decent forgery.
That too.
Look at the square. You can't see any of the damage from Guppy's attack.
Yeah, they pre-recorded it.
My guess would be that they filmed all this beforehand.
And that's not all.
One moment, everybody.
What?
As if that would work. For I am the protector of this country.
Are you watching, dear citizens?
Sorry about that.
There has been a heinous attack on the coronation.
Mio pulling a Lelouch from Gias. Yeah, practically.
The despicable resistance has joined with Sandland's royal army, allowing the fallen hero, Shiva, and his wicked demon allies to invade our realm. All to prevent Muniel from ascending to the throne. Thankfully, we managed to foil their evil plot, but this affront will not go unpunished.
Our brave soldiers and I managed to band together and drive those foul demons back. But I'm afraid that many of our countrymen gave their lives in the battle.
This dude fucking milking it.
Oh my god. What do you call something that goes above and beyond crocodile tears?
And this boss baby into the sun. Abso-fucking-lutely.
For the sake of those lives lost. For our great patriots.
All I can think of is Full Nelson.
It is for them that I hereby declare war against Sandland. And it goes without saying those resistance traitors will be brought to justice as well.
What the heck?
I hate to admit it, but it looks like we've been had.
It's over! It's over! The Forestland Army is nearing the border as we speak.
What? We've got to let General Are know right now.
But we can't contact him unless we go back to Sandland.
Yep, this demagogue needs to be put in the guillotine he made. Yeah, no, fuck this guy outright.
What about your father?
Well,
You stay here in Forestland. We'll go back.
no. I'll go with you. There are people of Sandland I owe so much to. I won't let them get hurt.
I'm sure your father would say the same thing. We'll handle things here. Now go and defend Sandland.
I'm about to say, fucking Longo has this covered.
Yeah, the man is absurdly confident and competent.
Dude's got like 3 steps ahead of this bitch already, surely.
Does this feel like a good natural stopping point to you? Because it does to me.
That's as good as we're gonna do. It's actually a perfect spot.
Yeah, actually, that's why I was saying it.
You managed chivalry. There we go. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, by the way.
So to wrap all this up, with that, let's go ahead and do our thanks for the day, which doesn't look like we have any going on today, but everybody's probably distracted by the Game Awards, I'm sure.
Yeah, including us.
And part. I put that shit away randomly. But let's do our weeklies at least, or our quarterly thank yous whenever my mouse decides to respond. Thank you. There's the music. Special thanks claim. Starting with Zolani with the cam, Liquid Death, and enabling the build streams. Nexus, I forgot to add you. Let me add you right now. I did not do it correctly. Nexus 89. Nexus for the model that is going to be built on a stream at some point soonish.
Oh,
Leza for the donations and the cookies that were from November, but we're still thanking you for today still. And I believe that calls all of our special thanks. But I will say special thanks to all of y'all who are watching and participating in chat or lurking. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
But with that, we're going to wrap here. There will be no stream tomorrow. Mostly because I just don't feel like having a stream tomorrow and also wasn't on the schedule. So we're going to stick to that. Thank you all so very much. Have a good night. Stay true to yourselves and see y'all next week. We're not doing the build stream this weekend. That'll be next weekend because there's a couple of things I want to sort out first and get figured out better before we go in on that one. But with that, have a good night. Stay true to yourselves and see y'all next time.
Take care.
Also, yes, Bellatrix should have won Game of the Year. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.